Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we're pleased to bring you another Minish Cap Randomizer tournament match. It is winners semifinals, Pikapals versus Wins Requiem. And I'm joined today on commentary by Hendris and Myth. And how you doing today, gentlemen? Oh, and I just did my introduction with a muted mic. Okay, this is, winners semifinals of the Minish Cap Randomizer Tournament Season 1. We have Pikapals versus Wins Requiem, and I'm joined today in commentary by Hendris and Myth. And how you doing today, gentlemen?
Hello.
Okay, we already got the peepo clowning out of the way. So, but we do still have like a minute and a half to trash talk or do anything else. And I think I will mute again.
Oh god.
If that's
but
the only
I rolled the seed today. I might need protection from Wins, but I believe it will be highly entertaining.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've got the banners already opened up.
Yes. I think you'll be adding something.
Oh god.
I might get my permaban. Oh,
I just had to look at the hash.
Yes, it's kind of, yeah. My seeds are getting meaner and meaner.
There's two water elements, which is like indicating like highlier flippers and mitts. So you can get to you can go to Temple of Droplets with the flippers and mitts. So I'm assuming that like that's one of the slowest ways of getting to highlier into Temple of Droplets is with the flippers and mitts, because you have to go through Minish Woods, through the Mitts cave there.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to have like your cape or the long range key or the ocarina to be able to get to like Hylia quicker.
And two water elements kind of, well, it indicates double that there's something good in droplets. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe one element is for Octo, and the other one is for Blue Chew.
But yeah, we'll have this match starting out at any point now. This is the semi-finals, so the winner of this match is going to be playing against Nesman in the winners' final. So this is going to be a very important match, and here we go.
Okay. That's nice.
Early sword.
That's cool.
Yeah. Early sword.
That immediately gives access to the top of the home field, the Mega Cave.
Yeah, we're gonna get people skip it. Yep, they're both gonna go skip the
Wind's setting
cloud
quick
tops.
warp.
Yeah, Winds is gonna set the quick warp, so they're gonna go to town.
And who?
The sword.
And spin.
That is a
And
green
Trigger.
sword in under a minute, and that was a Mitts butterfly.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, Pikapals wants to keep their quick warp by Link's house so that they can grab the Wind Tribe chest.
Yeah. If that's one thing that we learned, over the course of the tourney, never skip your Sphere Zero checks.
Oh yeah. I don't know about Wind Tribe though. It seems like you could get away with that.
That's
It
fair.
never has any.
We have. Oh, okay. We have Force Zone and Map Check.
So that was non-required.
Deep Root and Wall Crypt.
Yeah, deep would have worked.
Okay. Eating clean off. Pikapals is straight going towards the beanstalk in Kreml. Sorry. East Hills. He can't get very far without his bombs.
Yeah, well, that's what you do here. You this is kind of an orphan spot because if you want to go to Minish Woods from town, once you've done Minish Woods and you don't have your bomb bag, you have to go all the way back through town, back to Southfield, and then to go to these meetings there. So you only really put those off if you feel like you're going to be getting your bombs somewhere else. Is that 2 Kinstones for wins? No.
Yeah. Cool has been quiet. Might be. I saw the red sword. We do have a red sword at 600 rupees. So that means that we need to have all the... Yeah, we need all 3 wallets for that.
Jeez. Yeah, that sword and sword. Oh my god! Is that our fastest ever red sword?
Yeah, might be.
Oh, and that's in a chest that you don't know, like some people like to skip out on as well.
Yeah.
Wins, really?
Ice wins.
What are you doing? Yeah,
we should be heading into...
we are a bit quiet because we are both from Europe, so it is the middle of the night for us right now.
Yeah. It's 2 and 3 and 4.
Go right to Western Woods right now.
Pikapals gonna pick it up. Pikapals gonna pick up the red sword as well. And I thought that he makes it straight towards Western Woods.
Yeah, I did get a look at the shop. Was there anything else there, or was it just the
Hard piece and just repeat.
Right, so
Sorry.
it's just the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pikapals going immediately to Western Woods.
Yeah.
If you get your red sword
good.
in under 3 minutes, and you've got
Hang
a
on.
spin attack.
Oh, he's gonna check the entirety of the Truby. That's fair. That's great spin. Oh! Yeah, this is going to shape up like a proper lower seed. And model. So that gives access to Quennel.
Can't do anything in Krenel yet. They do need to have the bomb bag to do a lot of checks there. But if they get something like the cape or the gust jump,
Yeah. Okay, good. 4 wins as well. And... Hello!
the Run key and cape.
Cane and bombs.
What's that thing? Is that go to Cave of Flames? I think they might just go Cave of Flames.
Yeah, especially since Cable Flames is required. They might want to grab some sort of cape. Just quickening up Cable Flames.
Yeah, that definitely helps me there.
This is such a fast start.
God, this is a textbook Nori seed.
Yeah.
Here's
then-
everything you want right at the start.
Yeah, and then
literally last location, your last item.
yeah.
We know what the last item's going to be though. It's going to be that sword in the shop.
Not necessarily.
But we need to get all of our wallets first before we can get that sword.
Yeah. Okay, that's Paladin. Dash attack. Gartops. I think that was long spin. Boomerang. And Casserolls.
So many kinstones as well.
Yeah.
Both of the kinstones are required. Both kinds of kinstones. Both cloud tops and caster wires.
But yeah, it looks like Pikapals is making their way into Quennel. Which isn't a bad call. Yeah, I think they are like, I don't know, only like 5 scrolls.
Yeah, I count 5 so far. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I foresee these wallets being neutral. It's going to be the sequel to hunt this down.
Yeah. One in Deepwood, one in World Crypt. Last one, I don't know, somewhere in Mid-Tribe, I suppose.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Or hiking.
Or Half-Ledge.
Spicy.
Yeah. Because...
No, they should definitely, when they get to the end of Cave of Flames, they should definitely dip out before Glee Rock and go and fight Blue Tube.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that Winds is choosing to go back to town instead of getting to Quinel. Because, I don't know, progression kind of leads you into Quinel with the bottle. It does open up a few things in town, but I think Quinel's like the place to go.
Wins is definitely someone that likes to think about what their opponent's going to do and route differently.
Yeah.
So if those items are telling him go to Colonel, he's not going to go to Colonel.
Yeah. Although,
Because he knows his opponent's going to be going there. If he goes somewhere else, like finish checks it out, he finds some other kind of progression here, then that's a big advantage.
yeah, that's fair. So far that did work out for him. But if that's
They're
not
still in the tournament, so no losses.
yeah,
Gonna be doing something right.
yeah. So yeah, it's high risk, high reward, I suppose. And it looks like Wings is fighting this towards finish what's next. Which isn't too bad. I think it's about the same amount of checks. Okay, that's a bit of concern for Wings.
Have we had anyone check two trees yet? I don't think so.
No.
have we?
No one even went into northern part. No one even went into the northern parts of Hyrule.
Yeah, that's so strange.
So we haven't seen tingle trees, we haven't seen the courtyard.
Because that's just so common for an early round. He's got to check that very early.
Yeah.
So well, I guess he got your progression earlier than area this season, so there's no reason to go.
Yeah, but
Yeah, joke's on all of them. That's where their cape is.
either that or they're going to pull a Dax and it's going to be Gustjar there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely down for being hesitant about a Chronal play until you get your grip ring.
Yeah.
Or if you have a grip ring and you don't have your cane, then be a bit hesitant before you go there with your cane.
Yeah, especially since Quill has been kind of empty so far.
Yeah, I feel like the way you route Chronal can really change how much time you gain or lose in the season.
Yeah.
It's really vital to make the right play to save time over Chronal.
Yeah, especially since Quill takes such a long time.
Wins is going to be going for one of the standard plays that at the beginning of the seed, which is when you have your bomb bags and go to the trees.
Yeah. Okay, that's another model for Pika. But so far the truth has been empty as well. So that's interesting. We didn't see
Yeah,
the...
Chronal junk for Pika so far, but they're going to be going to King Flames.
Oh, yeah. So we might have something in the Kubuya spots there. Or even in Malawi's mines.
I think one of the worst places progression would be at this point is in the syrup area, because they have to use the vanilla Lolon branch key to go to Lolon, and then use the cane to glide over to the syrup area.
Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be interesting. I haven't seen that in ages. Yeah, so if Wins finds his cape somewhere here, Pikapals might bring... Yeah, on a good bring. Pikapals will be having a kind of bad time. Okay, both of us finding books. One in Minish Woods and one in Cape Flames. So that's 2 books. One more left, and the flute. But yeah, Minish Woods has been empty, so it's not that bad of... wasn't that bad of a call.
Yeah, well, neither of our runners so far have come up across anything to indicate that they've made the correct decision at the start of the season.
Yeah, that's
They haven't
definitely...
done anything since they did their router versions.
Yeah, that's... that's something. Okay, that's Kinstone. Let's see what sort of Kinstone, though. Okay. So it has 2 caster and 2 Cloudtops.
Pikapals really struggling with this helmet swap fight. You can speed the second fight up towards the beginning by using the Gust Jar, but it just comes down to manipulating those guys into dashing and then killing them once they've finished their dash.
Yeah. You just want to spin in place. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to bait them a bit. They're like bulls. You need to bait them into to charging you.
Yeah.
See, that's why I set my tunic color to red.
Along with the red sword.
Right, Pikapals hitting some chests now. Are we going to get anything out of this?
Quiver. Does that count? But on the white side, they have Rockbreaker still. Yeah, 100% is a thing. Maybe we're going to see that today.
What's Wynn's going to go for here? I think they're going to just go... Yeah, they're going to glide round to the syrup area.
Yeah.
Did we see them do the Longmont cave?
Yeah.
They did do the... Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, not the secret cave? Or the...
Not the secret cave, because they don't have the lantern, but they went into that cave.
No.
They didn't do the secret cave. I meant, yeah, the dried up pond is a very quick one that you should always do, but yeah. Yeah, we see people skip out that cave. Like, they got the red sword to be able to open that up straight away.
I've got my lamp as one time, so I'm not gonna...
Oh boy.
Come on, progression Tingle.
Right, does this have a wallet? Does Tingle have a wallet?
Yeah, I think Wins is going for it.
Oh, push that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to. Yeah, Wins. You don't want to forget about that block.
Yeah, and then fail to fly over to the Golden Cave. But yeah, if Tingle has something, then I think it will take Pikapals quite some time to get to it.
Yeah, definitely. They've spent a lot of time carrying cable things up, but they haven't. This is
Kind
not
of smart. Yeah. But on the other hand, the only thing that Wins
It's
got
not like
off...
Wins is getting anything out of this either.
Yeah. It's got a book, Tingle Trophy, and maybe a Kinstone, that's it. It's not really a jackpot either.
Yeah. Southern Vale Falls was barren
Yeah, so it's
so far.
a Gleewog, isn't it?
Are we gonna have progression on Gleewog again?
Nothing too useful then. Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
like
we want some
that's Tingle
required
something.
items, not these fetch quest items that may or may not have some useful.
Yeah. Wins checking some Sphere checks.
Give us something like the flippers or the cape or the lantern.
Tingle hasn't been checked yet. Wins got the trophy, but that's about it. Equivalent.
Yeah, no, Wins 100% wants to be checking Tingle trees right now.
Yeah.
Going probably like 10 minutes now without getting any kind of progression. Go check the Sphere Zeros.
Cape or Tingle? Might be. But in my opinion, I think Gleeok likes to have the cape. He really does. Oh, it? I don't know, they. I've had like 2 to 3 scenes with Gleeok having the cape. What's the bow called in the school with the light arrows? It's the bow with the light arrows, I think. What's the light bow?
Yeah, it's they're just called the light arrows.
Yeah. The Tingle statue was at Siren. Sweat image.
Yeah, Wins had to do the vanilla route through Lon to get to Syrup Sucks and get that Tingle trophy.
Yeah. Okay, let me actually quickly check. It's the Bow of Light, sorry.
It's the Bow of Light, okay.
Yeah. The Bow of Light is obtained alongside the light arrows and Minish Cap.
Yep, in this game we, or at least in the randomizer, it's a progressive bow, so there are 2 bows in logic. The first one gives them just a regular bow, once they pick up the second one, it will upgrade it to the light arrows.
Yeah, but in the last like few weeks, one bow was technically speaking always bow locked.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's very likely that that is the case. Yeah, unlike in other Zelda games, the light arrows in this game are pretty much useless. They don't really... They only do extra damage to a select few enemies.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's a bit key. So they couldn't even go to Gleeok without having to do the little... It's not really a puzzle, is it? It's more like an obstacle course.
Yeah. Yeah, this lava basement in Cave of Flames is really slow when you don't have your cape. You have to do all of this gliding the vanilla way. It definitely loses over a minute.
Yep. On the bright side though, Pikapals will have completed the first dungeon and got the first element in maybe like 20 minutes in, so that's cool.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Getting close to half an hour is normally a fantastically fast time, but
Yeah.
this is ludicrous. This is probably going to be one of our first. Hello? Okay.
Hello. Yeah, poor Pikapals. Aww. Especially
poor
with
Pikapals.
especially with school. School isn't the first thing that you check.
If you have the K, yeah.
And the Juggernaut.
I would do school before Minish checks, definitely.
Yeah.
If you get back to town after doing Western Frontier, you've got your K. I think the main things I'll do Carlo and
Wait, no, that's not my ledge. That's not my ledge. No. That wasn't half ledge, that was the school roof. That's not it, Nori. That's the wrong roof.
yeah, it's the other
Yeah. Mine is the one with the
check Hendrix Ledge.
Yeah. Looks the same.
Why is it called Hendrix Ledge? It's Dax skipped it as well. Well, I guess Dax already has a chest.
Yeah.
But yeah, when picking up that K was very, very important. It's going to let them save a lot of time over Pikapals going through Cave of Flames. Yeah, they're doing that right now. They're going to go up to Cave of Flames and just do this stuff a lot faster than Pikapals just did. They can also skip the cave, one of the caves here on the base of Mount Rim, and that saves about 20-30 seconds.
Yeah. So I think so far, Wins has the opportunity to save like maybe like 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, and most importantly, you also need to have beaten Blue Chew to get Hendrix Ledge.
Yeah.
Everyone knows you need to, you know, it's a flag in the memory.
Yeah.
You need to lift that flag.
Yeah, you want to do Blue Chew before Gleeok. Well, you could also check Wind Tribe before. Sorry, not Wind Tribe, but Palace before Graveyard. brightness.
Yeah, sure, go to graveyard without your boots. What could possibly go wrong? Cave of Flames. Well, we don't know. Malari's the last item here. What does it have?
Piece of heart.
Oh.
Yeah. Hello, it's junk. We have 2 more checks though.
Okay, 2 more. Now, one route is to do these 2 checks before you go into Cave of Flames. That's normally done towards the end of a seed when you're last locationing things, because it's if you unlock 1 item from Go mode, you can grab these 2 chests before going into Cave of Flames, because if your Go mode's out here and you do all of Cave of Flames, that's like 10 minutes lost.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, there's also a different route where you complete Cave of Flames, and then you go back to the top of Cradle, and then you do the main path. We had that. Like twice now.
Yeah, we've had that. don't go back around Cave of Flames, back around Mount Brundle again after you've beaten Cave of Flames. There's no need. But yeah, Brundle was junk.
Yeah, completely barren.
Wastes a lot of time here by going to Cave of Flames. We know that progression can't be here, so will Pikapals find it before Witness finishes that?
Yeah, if Pikapals goes into what's it called, into the school immediately, won't see why. Yeah, and I think we haven't even seen the courtyard yet, so might be a good win there.
Another thing that Kate did was open up Castle Wild.
Oh yeah.
Templar Droplets.
Vince did call it. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, we did check courtyard.
Okay. Let's see if Pikapals does a few things in town first. Okay, that's our container. Come on, check school, Pikapals, please. No, not Karlov. That's not school.
No, not Simon. Come on, think about the time investment. Simon is so much longer than school.
On the bright side though, Pikapals has great spin.
Yeah, okay, I guess you've got...
And long
okay,
spin,
they've met the minimum requirements for this,
Oh,
which
they don't
is green sword and spin attack. They had that at like 20 seconds into the match, so they could have done the Simonette.
Yeah. Vince already did though.
Yeah,
So
Wins
that's
did
cool.
it like immediately. I think it was Wins definitely knows the requirements, which are green sword and green spin. So when they hit that, they were like, okay, might as well do something right away at the start.
Oh, I think Pikapals might be going into... Okay, yeah, he's going to do a few more. It's gonna get blocked by the cafe lady. And he's off doing some minus checks in town.
Yeah, to be honest, you just spent all of your time in Cave of Flames and you got nothing over there. Sure, I guess you can do Minish checks in town, but Minish Woods is so juicy right now. Minish Woods long on.
Yeah, except it's not right now, since we do know that Minish Woods is kinda empty. Winds has access to Deepwood though, so might be something there.
Yeah, that is right. Hopefully Pikapals staying around in town is gonna point them in the right direction and get them their cape earlier than Winds. Because Winds didn't get it on their first trip around here in town. They went and did all the Minish Woods on. So maybe Pikapals will be able to save time using the cape in Minish Woods if they get the cape here.
Okay, that's the second book for Winds.
Yeah, did we even check Tingle?
No, Vince hasn't checked Tingle yet. And looks like Pikapals is... Yes, he's gonna check school. Oh, let's go.
I think something that has been indicated in this tourney is rush your meme checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is scornful. If you don't check the meme checks when they become available, they will come back to bite you.
Yeah.
Your Gus Jar is on Yolari.
Could be impressive though. Or on Dampé. Although I think Dampé...
Oh
I
god,
think
yeah.
Dampé would rather have the Graveyard Key for that.
Or the full sword. Dampé likes golden things.
Kinstone win. Final shot of Kinstone in Dampé. Or at Dampé, I suppose. Okay, this is the game.
Grip rig on Dampé.
What
With
voice is?
graveyard key and boots in.
No.
Which
We've got Gusture in Put Push, and the voices at Dampé. Do you need one a better day? Yeah, we haven't seen a wallet yet.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see where we get wallets, because we haven't even seen one, and we need to get 3 wallets.
Wallet go mode. Yeah, that hasn't happened in a while though.
Have we had a wallet for go mode? I remember one of our very, very first races had... I think it was our first ever restreamed race, had a grip ring at the 600 rupee wallet spot.
Okay, we have a bet now going.
Oh, first
Where's
wallet? Oh my
wallet?
god. Yeah, where do we...
Somewhere. I'm saying Clotops.
It's the first thing that popped into my head.
Might be. But yeah, I think progression should be technically now on the Cape. So we might have something in, I don't know, in Hylia, I suppose? Hylia? Caster? Yeah, they can check Caster Wilds.
Yeah, the most things that have opened up with that cape is definitely Caster Wilds.
That's also Hylia. And droplets. Let's see. Hylia, that's like one.
Yeah, actually, Hylia has one more.
Yeah. And the checks and droplets are fairly quickly done as well. So it wouldn't be the worst call to go into Hylia. Blubber Fett.
Boba Fett. Oh my god. Will this meme ever end? It's
Nope.
It's evolving and
Yeah.
adapting.
Yeah, the only thing that we are still kind of missing is a name for Green Chew. That preferably also starts with a G letter. Although, we've got George, we've got
Got George and Gordon.
yeah, George, Gordon, and then we've got Gleerock and Green Chew. Greg.
I mean, Green Shoe looks like a giant Greg. I know people call green rupees Gregs.
Yeah. Greg. Yeah, that works.
And we just need to call Octo something to beginning with G now. It's the Georgina.
Georgina.
I mean, Octo's the only female boss.
Oh, it
She's
is?
our waifu.
Ah, okay. That's on you.
Oh my god, I just totally dissed his waifu. Now he's gonna go cry. I'm sorry.
You know that's gonna get clipped, right?
Oh god, I'm sorry.
That's
It's
gonna
too
get
late
clipped.
here, okay? This is why we don't do comms at 2 AM.
Yeah, don't drink in comms. Or I suppose don't sleep in comms. Okay, that's Castle Watkins zone.
Yeah, no, this is just 2 AM madness. This is no alcohol involved.
Yeah, and it's 3 AM for me, so it's even worse.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, we just got our runners retracing over each other's steps right now, so not much happening right now. Wins is finishing up here with Flame, we're gonna go fight the boss. Pikapals is in Lon Lon, not gonna be getting much here. Now, what is going to be important is to see if Pikapals go through Minish Woods or Lake Hynja next. It does look like they're gonna go for Minish Woods first.
Yep. Well, he does have access to Deepwood.
Yeah, that is right. I mean, Deepwood's a non-required dungeon right now, so you don't really want to go there.
Yeah, Pikapals could save after taking the Minish Crank here. And then just saves coming in the Minish Village. And Balaga, I suppose. But I think I would just quickly dip into Deepwood, just to make sure that it's like boss locked, just because that information can be useful. Would you say it's did? I would. Oh, saving won't hurt. So you could save and then just not save scum. But just to get the info of the whereabouts, well, not the whereabouts, but the status of Deepwood. If it's like boss locked or if it's like ladder locked, something like that. Let's see if GFQ. What's GFQ?
The save scum and Deepwood Shrine. I mean, hopefully Pikapals saved before going into here. I'd save here. Yeah, where Pikapals is now, save here and then go through. Actually, nah, that save isn't even worth it. No, I think where Pikapals is right now, there is no point in doing the save scum here.
GDQ.
Oh, GDQ. No.
Are we affiliated with GDQ? No, I don't think so.
No, this stream is through ZeldaSpeedRuns.
Yeah, but it looks like Pikapals will be pursuing the Jabbernet instead of the Cape. Which I mean, I don't know if I like this. On one hand, Vanilla Gas Jar. On the other hand, Deepwood.
Would you really come into here thinking Vanilla Gas Jar? I would, under these dungeon layouts, I would be avoiding Deepwood Shrine completely. Last location in this area.
Honestly, it would depend on the Seed Roller. If it's Hayden, yes, just abandon Deepwood. If it's not Hayden, and who knows, maybe this will pay off. usually kills it here, but not much else. Yeah, precisely.
Except for something like the mitts in the basement. Oh yeah, of course there's gonna be something in the basement.
Yeah, this is no receipt, by the way, so might be. We did see the mids in the hash though, so there's bound to be some shenanigans involved in the mids.
Now, even though Wynn's got their cape earlier and could use the cape to speed up a lot of the sections in Cape of Flames,
He did
by the
really do
time
that.
Wynn gets back down to the bottom and starts checking out some of these areas, I think Pikapals still has them.
Yeah.
So this could change at any point if Wynn's decides to go somewhere else and finds progression there. Like it's
Tingle. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely depends on the other stuff here in this room.
Yeah, I feel like my gut feeling is saying like, yeah, Deepwood probably doesn't have anything, but it's like not 0%.
It's just Deepwood is such a slow dungeon, you kind of want to avoid it, especially if this one.
Ooh, Wince is doing Fountain. Oh yeah, they can book the Fountain.
Yeah, Fountain's not a bad call right now. Early Cape.
Deepwood was a perfect idea.
Oh my god, we know where all of our swords are now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was great.
and a Kinstone.
Ah, there's a Kinstone. Yeah, so yeah, it turns out Deepwood's Rank is the place to be.
I can see Wince just abandoning Deepwood for who knows how long.
Yeah, definitely. You got you already cleared out Minish Woods, and it's basically your only location there.
That's a final book.
There is still Hospital, but we're still missing the Ocarina to be able to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, we still need one more item for Kilari. That's 5 bombs. What's else doing that? Yeah, Pikapals already did the kind of game,
Oh, okay.
so it wasn't like anything too special. Besides like the usual disappointment.
Now, I think because Pikapals did such a bold play in 15 moves to Golden and they got their sword out of it, they know where their last sword is.
Yeah,
I would like to check some of those chests.
sword checks.
The blue sword ones, like a graveyard. You know, sequence break into Veil Falls and get that.
Oh, yeah.
Click chest.
But he will be picking up his Tingle Trophy now. Which might have something for all we know. And yeah. Where's Wince going? Oh yeah. Wince is handing in the Tingle Trophy.
Okay, we're gonna see if that is what
Aww.
worth it is. No.
Ooh. Okay, Wince is saving. Is planning to do a dip into Deepwood over the Hylia. It looks like Wince is planning to go to Hylia.
Is this Hylia? Yeah, this does look like Hylia so far.
Yeah. Either that or no way forwards.
No. Oh,
Just because he did save in
there's
Southern
the
Hurryfield.
Rupemania. Yeah, there's the Rupemania.
Yeah, that was junk though. We did see that.
Wait, we saw. Why is he
Yeah.
going?
Because Pikapals saw it and picked up, but Vince didn't.
Yeah, this is some bad routing from Wins. They could avoid his chest by going. Wow. Okay, getting grabbed by the ropes there.
Like, not the
Oh,
ropes.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, Wins. If Wins went up to North Vale Falls, they could grab the heart piece there and see the invisible items and see if it was actually worthwhile going.
Yeah. Both of us going to go into Hylia at the same time, so that's cool. Yeah, the ultimate free hack. Yeah. Okay, gonna scout the log cabin. Just a few arrows.
They are synchronized right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you push that boulder over and then
Yeah, Pikapals is not doing that right now.
going back into the droplets. Yeah, both in of our runners going to the droplets right now at the same time. Yeah, whatever route divergence they had earlier on, they've managed to magically
Sync up.
converge to the same place at the same time.
Yeah. But they can't really check that much here. They can check the first like six checks.
That is what
That's
they
right.
want to do right
Yeah.
now. That's the whole reason for coming here.
Yeah, it's not bad of a call. And then afterwards, I would suppose that Pikapals will chase his sword, go to graveyard, maybe sequence break into Bear Vaults, or even can't do cloud tops since he doesn't have the grip ring though.
Yeah, no.
What else is there? Yeah, he can't do the Tom Pillar either.
What? I'm
Huh?
thinking it's Caster. There's not really much left that they haven't checked.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Caster Vaults is open, and yeah, graveyard I suppose.
Yeah, going for graveyard now isn't a bad call because you're kind of just limited in your options right now.
Yeah.
And getting that blue sword was again your most recent item. Follow your most recent item progression.
Yeah, it looks like Pikapals is dropping a few frames here and there.
Okay, there was another sorry, it was a butterfly. Okay. Yeah, nothing in the ruby path, and they're both leaving Temple of Droplets. Nothing else they can do in Temple of Droplets. They do.
Yeah.
Pikapals going for the Castle Wilds play though. Let's see what Wins wants to do.
Where's he going? Oh, he's gonna check the. Wait, what?
Oh, they forgot this cave.
Yeah, that's normal.
Wait, did they have their bombs here?
No, they didn't. They picked up the bombs at the.
I think we're ahead. I think we're.
Oh, are we? Oh, whoops. Yeah. No, wait.
Oh no! That was a quick warp.
Yeah.
That was just.
Heading in Tingle Trophy.
It's just lagging about a bit to give us a moment to figure out where we are.
Yeah. Wit's going for the caster play though, so that's good. Yeah, both of us making their way to Casablanca at the same time again.
Yeah, you really have to start thinking about what your opponent will have likely have done. And coming down to Caster Wilds, like the item that has given you access to this is your cape. So you've got to think about what your opponent got the capes. Like the cape was in the school garden. That's not a particularly difficult check to get. So it's reasonable to assume that they will also be here getting in whatever.
Okay, that's long spin for Pikapals. But yeah, I think technically progression should be on the blue side for now. Maybe he's maybe he's just gonna open up the request here and check the human size checks, since they don't have access to rituals just yet, and you don't really.
You lose more time by leaving and then coming back later than you do for the checks here, so you should full click caster right now.
Well,
sure,
they can't.
You turn Minish and do a couple of the checks as Minish. They can't go all the way to hiking though, and they can get some.
Yeah, looks like they will be doing a few minute checks, so it's not too bad of a call.
Yeah, if they get the flippers and you have to come back later, it's still going to take a long time. The time difference from leaving this and coming back later to do it with the flippers isn't as different as doing it now and then doing it again a second time later.
Yeah.
At least later you can skip a couple of the item checks. They are really synced up right now.
Yeah, and Pikapals slashing alongside the Casablanca theme, so that's nice.
Yeah, you always do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, the rope being nice there to Pikapals letting him pass. Not okay, and also being nice to Wins as well, also moving out of the way.
Yeah, paddle movement here is a bit difficult if you don't have flippers. Just because you can hardly tell which puddles will join you and which ones don't. That's Castle Wilds!
Is that the last one?
Yeah! That's the last one.
That was their last check here as well. Oh my god, they're both gonna go to Fortress at the same time!
Going to Fortress without the mitts, without the boots, and without the bow. Oof.
Yeah, this isn't great, but it's their best lead right now.
It's
Imagine
clear,
that. Imagine Fortress without your mitts and bow being your most likely progression.
Isn't vanilla mitts impossible with the key logic right now? I think it was. It's either mitts or Lambert's vanilla.
No, it's not impossible. You just need to have all of your small keys at the front.
Yeah, bonus mittsless Fortress. that's something. That's dog food. Dog food for wins. Okay, lovely. Let's see if you do get dog percent.
There are 4 item locations that they can do without their bow and their mitts. If all of those are small keys, and then vanilla mitts or bow on the mitts chest.
Wouldn't surprise me. There's no way it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's a tough ask to put 4 small keys together like that.
Oh, yeah, they do need the bow for the Witch chest.
Yeah, that's right. They do need the bow. You know what we like to say about Fortress, though? You're gonna find a bow there. It might not be your first bow, but there's always a bow.
At least one.
You're just hoping that it's accessible at the front without having a bow. Where's the bow when you need it? Yeah, that's what our runners are asking right now. Where's this damn bow? But yeah,
They fought.
yeah, in Fortress they need the bow to do. So there are 4 corners to Fortress of Winds. There's front, left, front, right, back, left, and back, right. The only corner they can do without the bow is the front right. The front left requires the bow, and then the 2 back ones also require the bow.
Yeah.
I should have said. I always make this cool. There's always a if you don't have your lantern really early in the scene, it's in Fortress.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's their lamp.
Yeah, that gives access to quite a few more things in droplets.
Yeah, go back to droplets. I'm not sure they're going to get anything else here in Fortress.
Honestly, before droplets, I would go to Graveyard and check the Baleford's Blue Sword check.
For Pikapals, yes. Winds doesn't have that option right now.
Yeah.
But so Winds is definitely going to want to head over to Temple Droplets.
Okay,
What
looks like a
is
small
that?
key. Either a small key or compass.
Yes. So no vanilla mitts this seed.
Oh, what a shame. Yeah, Pikamal's doing the right side and
Both of them
clubbing
get
the-
zapped by the...
Yeah. Pikamal is clubbing the Starfalls with his own skull to death,
Yeah,
which is
you
nice.
only- in this room, there are different strats in this room. You go to get the right chest first if you have your boomerang, because then you can boomerang the spark. If you don't have your boomerang, you do left first and then do right, because it goes clockwise round, so it just works out cyclically.
Yeah, and then it's correct. It's an all wallet team we don't have almost no in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Who's
I
ready
need
for
help.
wallets in Palace? I'm ready for wallets in Palace.
yeah. Honestly, with how the seed has been shaping up, it wouldn't surprise me if the randomized item in Dark Castle's wallet. So like the first chest in DHC is a wallet.
Yeah, our last sword is in the shop on the 600 wallet location,
Yeah.
and the 600 rupee location in the shop requires all 3 of the wallets to get enough rupees for that, which
Yep.
is
Amazing.
spicy. Yeah, so depending on where those wallet locations are, Nori may have to enter a witness protection program. Our runners are not going to be happy with Nori depending on where these wallets are.
I can see Pikapals taking it very chill. Whenever, not.
Yeah, Winds is very unlucky when it comes to this randomizer. Every scene they play is very unlucky. Oh my god! What are you doing there? Power bracelets. Okay, pop push required.
Oh, not the left.
We already checked the late cabin, which is
Arrows, yeah.
so yeah, it's just Doctor Left is doable, right? Pikapals hasn't gone to the fountain, so it may make sense to do that on their way through. Now, the question is, how long until we see Headless Ledge? I think I made enough of a fuss about it.
We're still making
They'll
fuss
do it.
about Dex and his force sword. That's totally fine.
No. They need to wait. They need to go to Temple of Droplets first and do Blue Tube before they get access to Headless Ledge.
Yeah.
Right, Wince is doing. Yep. Okay, they're both doing
Percy.
Percy. And as we all know, you always skip Percy. Percy never has anything of importance. Why would you ever do Percy?
Yeah.
See, just money here. It's always good. It's a guaranteed bet to not go to skip Percy.
Except when he has the Yugo mode.
It's safer than than putting money into the
Yeah. Okay, Pikapals is gonna search for the meme. Yeah, he is. Aw. Lame. He's gotta do Wobbuffet first though. But he's not. See? It didn't pay off.
Yes, because they didn't do well with that first.
Yeah, doing Wobbuffet first is more or less the incantation for the item in the Laugh Ledge.
Ooh, okay, Pikapals is going to go to...
They are in sync once again. How and why? Okay, that's a hard piece.
The seed was so, like, specific at the start, and then it was just barren everywhere else. They ran out of checks at the same time. And, yeah.
That's the graveyard from
like,
Pika.
forced them to...
That's graveyard. There's that one check in the fold left. And I suppose there's always Taught left. I mean, they could full clear Taught. Wouldn't be too bad at all, I suppose.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You got everything to do Templar Droppers quickly. You got your Cape Lantern. It's all you want to go to Templar Droppers. You got your Red Sword, go do Octo. No reason why you should be doing it.
Yeah, those workers are the same as in OOT and in Wind Waker as well. Alright?
Yeah, Capcom did a great job of translating a lot of the characters from Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time into the art style for this game.
Which boots me in Octo. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. Okay, that's the final book for Pikapals. Sorry. Well, if you had a few bombs, a few explosives, because you always trust your dog with explosives.
Yeah, Wind's going again for Temple of Droppers round 2 this time with the Lantern.
Tattoo. Super good.
Yeah, another bit of advice is also be a bit hesitant with Templar droplets until you get your lantern. It's quite common that, you know, if you try and rush Templar droplets without your lantern, you're gonna have to, you know, look somewhere else and get your lantern somewhere else and then come back later with it. You lose quite a bit of time. But again, yeah, with lantern being somewhere as far away as Fortress, it's probably not a terrible choice to have done Templar droplets so early.
Oh, that's the mushroom. Oh, lovely. Okay. Maybe there's something on Rem. Maybe your first one is on Rem.
Imagine if there's a wallet on Blue Shoe.
Oh, that'd be so amazing.
I mean, more recently, Nimbus, yes, you're correct. In the last couple, like, the last week or so, the last 5 matches, I would say, no, it's not had much value. But earlier on in the tournament, yes, absolutely, it was so important. So many people who went to Templar droplets early got a big advantage over their opponents. Yeah, the bet's still open because, well, we still haven't found our wallet.
Yeah, and the
Where
band.
is that first wallet? We want to know if you're there,
It's hidden in plain sight. Then it's, I don't know, somewhere on. We haven't seen the visible spot in Karlov's house yet. Might be there. For all we know.
Wait, has no one gone to Carlo?
No, I don't think so.
I thought we saw. I swear both of them have done Carlo.
Oh, really?
There's no reason why they should have done it so far.
Wait, Karlov's peak or Karlov, like the guy who gives you the item? Because I'm talking about the figurine house.
Oh, figurine house. No, I don't
check
think we've
there.
seen figurine house. But yeah, we have seen our last sword is in the shop on the 600 rupee spot. So we need all 3 of our wallets.
Yeah.
We have a bet open at the moment for where our first wallet's going to be. So far, both of our runners have done basically exactly the same, except for Pikapals has done Deepwood as well, and that's where they got their blue sword.
Okay.
There is our first wallet. Did someone say Todd? I think someone did.
Yeah, I think someone did. I did. Nimbus. Speaking of.
Rigged.
Yeah, Vince doesn't look too happy right now. Shush. Won a fair bit of bets as well.
Now, they have the ability to go and fight Octo right now, and I expect Pikapals to go and do so. However, I don't think Wins actually wants to do Octo right now, because Wins knows how to do Octo Minute. so they're going to be wanting to wait off until they get their shield and their boots.
Honestly, one of them is bound to get Octo.
Now, if Wins puts on Octo and we see something like the boots on Octo, which has happened so far in this tournament,
Yeah.
then yeah, they're not going to be happy. Yeah, they spent a lot of time this week specifically learning how to do Octo Minip, so not being able to do it because you're lacking the items required to do the Minip behind the boss itself. That is awful.
Yeah.
He is going to go open Octo. Doesn't necessarily have to do the fight right now. They can open the boss and then just leave the dungeon and come back once they've got the items they need.
Who was going to be very close?
I do recommend against doing that. Oh my god,
That was super close.
gets the glitchless cycle.
Yeah.
That is such a tight cycle to get in glitchless. In the glitchless speedrun that I'm surprised people try and go for it in rando.
Oh, why not? If you get it, it saves maybe like 20 seconds.
It doesn't save 20 seconds.
It doesn't?
That saves like 5 seconds at most. And it
I'm sure
will
that's
do
timing.
more than that because you
Yeah, then it's high risk, high reward.
you have to create a whole set of clones again. That's like 20 seconds. So you save 5 seconds, but you risk of losing all 20. So
It's getting... yeah, Win's, I feel you there. That happened to me multiple times as well. He is jumping too early.
oh, Wins. No.
Yeah, there goes his like tiny advantage.
Yeah, that you don't want to run up to this. Link doesn't maintain any momentum from running. Like if you're standing stationary still, you start jumping. It's like you're already at max speed.
Yeah.
Pikapals going for the great spin strat doesn't quite get it on the second.
Thing is, Pikapals saved, but he didn't activate the red warp.
No, it's fine. Just don't roll in here, and don't roll and toggle your lantern at the same time. But yeah, we have issue where crashes happen in this double Caterpillar fight room, but it is completely avoidable if you don't toggle your lantern at the end of a roll. So yeah, just as long as you keep the lantern on the entirety of that room. Wins really. Oh my god, that was so close.
Yeah.
If Wins crashed there, that would have not been
Because he didn't save there.
yeah, and he turned off his lantern and rolled as well, which is not good at all. Yeah, that's just asking to crash.
Yeah. I'm wondering, is the crash like window only, or is it like common with the PAL version?
No.
Okay.
We haven't seen it in the regular game, but there's no reason why it should only be happening in rando.
Octomanip time. Yeah, we can't do Octomanip here. Since we're doing the boots and this shit for that.
It's not a big octo, it's a regular sized octo. We're just
You're just small. Yeah.
small. Octomanip skin.
Octomanip.
So, shieldless, bootless, manipulate, push.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun. We're trying to figure that out.
I tried to figure out a bootless minute. No. Just no. Really, no. Swordless minute. Well, better, but shieldless minute. How are you doing? Sword? Yeah, no. Okay. They might be possible, but it's way too much effort to figure out. I'm not putting my time and effort into figuring out. Someone else can. If you like glitch hunting, and if you like finding speedrun setups for things, have a go at trying to figure out how to do Octominute without the boots or without the shield.
Pikapals is rolling so often. I crashed Octo before, and rolling at Octo is something that you don't want to do, except when you know what you're doing.
Wins knows the pip, so they really should be doing movement minute because it saves time.
Oh, Pikapals! Oh,
Wins got a triple.
Yeah, and Pikapals got like 2 smokes because he missed. Pikapals lost a few seconds. Let's see, what's an Octo? Come on, progression Octo. There's a bottle. Ah, good to have a bottle percent. Yeah. Pika getting into this block because he missed 2 boulders. It's a big yikes there.
Yeah, you have to be very aware of where Octo is in this boss fight. If you let its limbs get too close to all,
Oh no. Yeah.
there's the triple.
Oh, and they were already got hit away as well. Shroom and wallet in Templar droplets and nothing else.
We'll put a bottle. See, Pikapals is going for the meme. He's going for bottle percent.
Wins should really be thinking about Deepwood right now.
Yeah, Pikapals should be thinking about Graveyard.
I'm surprised that Wins didn't go to Deepwood right after Temple Droplets. They want to do some Overworld checks now. In the meantime. Well, there's our grip ring. Oh, wow. Yeah, Wins is going to follow
So,
this up into Veil.
That's progression on Waveblade. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, it was on Greyblade. Sorry, not Greyblade. Grimblade. Grimblade had a great the grip ring.
What? I thought it was Waveblade.
No, Wins just got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'm just not paying attention again.
Yeah. Pikapals was doing Waveblade. Wins was doing Grimblade. And yeah. So the grip ring was locked behind the lantern. So we did have a required dip into the fortress area to get our lantern to then leave and go back to courtyard.
Pika, go to Graveyard. The sword that Wins is missing is at Deepwood. And I think he's not going to pick it up anytime soon.
No, that grip ring is telling him to go in the wrong direction right now.
Yeah. That's like prime bait.
Yeah, that is a really bad bait item for Wins, actually. So the grip ring has just told him, like, it's given him item locations which are really far away. Like you can go all the way back to the top of Krenel, or you can go like up to the top of Cloud Tops right now as well. Yeah, those two areas are what's just been opened up by the Grip Ring, and those are not quick areas. But Pikapals will be getting a Grip Ring, and it's also going to kind of tell them to go away from Graveyard. I'm sure if they didn't get their Grip Ring here, they would have gone into the Graveyard. We may still see them go into the Graveyard.
Yeah, please go to the graveyard.
I don't know, the longer and longer they're putting off this Graveyard play, the better off they are if they wait until they get their boots on the Graveyard Key. They should have done it a long time ago, and
Yeah.
happened. They should.
Possible. What do you do if your boots and the graveyard key is in the graveyard?
Curse yourself for not going there earlier.
Exactly. Say hi to the ghost for me. Never play it again. Or even if the mids are in graveyard. That makes Turret and Cloud-Ops so much easier.
Oh god, if
It's
Mitts
on-
are in Graveyard again, when's this gonna have a fit?
Well, I hope so. But luckily Pika can check this check right here.
Yeah, so this is one of the differences between the Grip Wins round to this area. That doesn't turn out to be anything of consequence between these two.
But so far,
Right, judging from what Wins is doing right now, I think I didn't see, but I think they might have saved in Vale Falls, and they're not going to bother doing any of the fusions here, because they know they're going to have to come back later with the mix.
oh,
and
Wins
the-
did just fusion.
Oh, he just did? Okay then. Yeah, ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought they were going to save Scum here. I thought as
Yeah.
soon as they check this other item, they're going to save Scum, come back later when they have their mitts in the last cutscene.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, no, you
Cloud-Ops
would have
is
risked
empty.
it there if you...
Yeah. But Cloud-Ops is empty. And looks like Pikapals is going to make his move into Cloud-Ops as well. So yeah, both runners having a little hand check there, or high five I suppose.
Yeah, no, if I was in Win's position, I would have saved, because you save so much time coming back down here by save scumming. This takes so long. Yeah, real bait for Win's coming up to Vale Falls and Cloud Tops in particular. Yeah, Win's trying to get that jump there, but you can't unless you have the flippers. You do have to go back down through this cave as well. Getting cursed as well, just to rub salt into the wound. No, I don't think that's phased Wins, and I think they're going to go even harder on the Grip Ring play right now and go for Mount Crenel. Especially the Rookie Mania checks up on the Beanstalk, that they're very likely to have something important. And you've also got Greyblade as well.
Yep.
Greyblade is a pretty loaded
fighting location for the overworld.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if there's something there. This is a good thing, it's total bait as well.
Yeah,
Might be.
it makes perfect sense to go to Vale Falls first, because the Vale Falls Root Mania spot has loads of items, and then, yeah, when you get nothing in Vale Falls, it's like, oh, it's probably in Cloud Tops then, and then you try and follow it to Cloud Tops, but then Cloud Tops has nothing.
Yeah. Okay, that's on the quiver. You know what would be fun? The Mids and Candy Beanstalk. Because then they have to go all the way back on one cloud. Okay, that's boots. Oh. Wait. Did Vince check Great Blade himself? Like, did you talk to Great Blade? He did, okay, good.
I didn't see. Yeah, okay, they did. Wait.
Oh, boots and Great Blade. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, now we only need the Great Eye Key. And then we've got access to a totally optional world crypt.
Boots?
Yes, we did see the boots at Greyblade.
Oh yeah, Wynn's got the boots! God, I'm falling asleep here.
Yeah, that took you a while.
I'm blind, okay? Oh, now if Wynn finds the... Okay, there's our second wallet. And the
Yeah.
bits!
Yeah, that's one number 2. So that's one more. So, honestly, with the mids, I would go straight towards Hyper Cave. Sorry, Cave 25, or I don't know, Cape Cave.
Yeah, you've got some little mitts locations that you want to do, and that is such a great location to find your mitts as well, because then you can check Orphan Cave before you orphan it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm thinking Pikapals playing the graveyard doesn't sound like the best idea.
Depends on Dampe.
If Dampé's got Vanilla Graveyard Key again, then Pikapals is going to get screwed over by... they'll probably do Krenel right after this, so they'll get their boots on Greyblade and be like, oh great.
That's bottle percent.
You know what? This seed has required 0 dungeon dips so far. Except for Deeper Shrine, for the
Yeah.
that blue sword. But it's not
Okay.
required. Nothing's been found behind that blue sword. Everything so far has been in the overworld. They've
Yeah,
been in
Dampe has been
multiple
empty.
overworld locations, but they haven't.
Why
been
is Pikapals, you can quick warp. But yeah, Vince just picked up the shield, so he's bound to check the Quenel scrubs, sorry, the Decker scrubs. Yeah, Pikapals heading up Quenel. He'll be picking up his boots now.
Yeah, Pikapals going through. I didn't see Winds do Grey Blades, so I'm assuming they did it the other way round, which is
Yeah.
suboptimal. Yeah, the animation always plays exactly the same. It lands Link over on the left hand side of the room. So you do the right chest first, to the Grey Blade, get pushed over to the left, and then grab the left chest. Saves like a full second. Sometimes those seconds matter. We had Sean beat Francois by
18 seconds.
in the race on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, Pikapals killing that sign for no reason. What did that sign do to you?
It just stood there menacingly.
It's just there saying to not use bombs. Or I don't know what it actually says.
Yeah, don't use any bombs here.
Okay.
So, or something like that. Okay, let's see wins for Pikapals.
Right, wins the dip into 7 Veilfuls. Yeah, you just start feeling bad when it's like, okay, this is the third time I've been in this area and I've got nothing out of it so far.
Now what should be empty?
I mean, yeah, you've made so many plays into here, I don't expect anything to be in there.
Yeah, double and triple dips. Quadruple dip Southern Falls. Don't jinx it.
Yeah, Wynn's going for Cave 25 now. The Cape Locked Cave in
Yeah,
Lake Hylia.
come on, Cave. Watch good for us. I think at this rate, an Aquino wouldn't hurt. Aquino, maybe 1 or 2 Kingstones. Oh, the last wallet!
There's all of our wallets.
And a Kingstone!
Wait, Wynn's is gonna... We're gonna have different Four Swords, because
Yep.
Wynn's gonna go get enough money to get their blue sword in the shop. Which means that their Four Sword will be deepered. But Pikapal's already got the sword deepered, so when they go to King 25 and get their last wallet, their Four Sword's gonna be in the shop.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. But wait. We might get a Gust Jar go mode again. Either Gust Jar or Bow for gun mode. Not again. Okay, that's a bomb back for wins. And the bow. Okay, so Cave was loaded. That means that we have officially now Gust Jar as the gun mode item.
Yeah, so the grip ring wasn't a red herring. I mean,
Yeah.
Veil Falls was junk, but you wanted to go up Mount
Krenel.
Krenel and get your mitts. you following the myths, you get so much more.
Yeah, we're still missing one cloud obstacle zone.
And there was
If I
another
select-
blow. Wait, what?
Another bow? What? Where?
I thought Winds just picked up their second blow.
No.
No, sorry, I'm just delayed.
Yeah. My delay is back up to 58 seconds. Let's reload. So yeah, it all now depends on when when Pikapals will go into what's it called? Into Hyper Cave. Yeah, the delay
Yeah,
between
definitely.
worked for me as well.
I think Windsor's going to route us into Deepwoods. They don't have anything else to do here other than go to the...
Yeah.
They can do one more check then.
Okay, that's Karlov.
Oh yeah, Carlo. If they go to Deepwood now, they can do one more check then, or two more checks than Pikapals did, because they've got their lantern, so they can go find the Matter Pillar and grab the item that's it's on the Heartland spot. I think it was trash on the Heartland spot, but they can get the Matter Pillar.
Yeah.
They do have enough money for their blue sword though, so they want to go pick that up ASAP.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, Pikapals was making their way
Yeah,
out.
kids. That's why you always check your visible spots.
What? I didn't see it.
Because the graveyard key
Where? I didn't see
is
it.
in Figurine House.
Okay, didn't see that.
Yeah, it was on the visible
Oh.
spot in the Figurine House. So yeah, you would have known that's where your graveyard key was from the beginning
Yeah.
of the feed. So as
Yeah.
soon as you got your boots, you could as soon as you got the Karlov medal, you would have known you could go there. Winds not going for Royal Crypt though. Oh no, they got their mitts and bow. Yeah, absolutely. Go to the fortress now. You can do the Zao.
Yeah, we only select one more item, and that's the Gust Jar. Once again. Well, and the flute, I suppose, but the flute isn't
Oh,
that
Gust Jar.
necessary.
But where is that Gust Jar going to be? It could be nearly everywhere.
Oh, it could be in Palace.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, a bet for the Gust Jar because that
Why
can
not?
be.
Yeah.
It's so many different places.
Okay, that's the Butterfly in Fortress.
The only places it can't be right now is in Temple of Droplets, on Green Shoe, and on Green. I think other than that, everything is fair game.
Yeah. We haven't checked the Library Minish. We haven't checked Yulawi.
Nope, no Yalari has been checked as of yet.
Yeah, we need the flute for that.
So what bets do we have so far? We have Fortress of Go mode. That is a good bet. That is certainly a good. Royal Crypt, Minish Woods Flipper's Cave like that. Dark Harrow Castle.
That's possible.
I
I'm going for Palace of Wind's boss key chest because the seed isn't as bad as it needs to be.
Yeah. I can't, but
Sure, that beginning was pretty bad.
honestly, the beginning was actually fairly fast with the swords. You've got your wet sword like sub 5 minutes, which is a thing.
Yeah, Pikapals just got the bow Winds found a couple minutes ago in Cave 25 in Lake Hylia. They also got their last wallet as well. They have over 600 rupees. They can go get their 4-sword.
Yeah. Oh, that stream is super wonky for me at the moment. Let's refresh.
Yeah, Pikapals grabs his Carl medal from the Lake Cave in Minish Woods.
Yeah.
Now, if they checked their visible items, they would know that's given them their graveyard key.
Wind's Forsword is still in Deepwood Shrine.
Yeah, Winds hasn't touched it yet. It's on the visible spot by the blue hole in Deepwood. Yeah, and the 4th Cloudtom's Kinstone as well. Yeah, there we go. Pikapal's picking up their 4-sword.
Yeah. Come on, check the school.
Yeah, check the school, definitely. You even get the 4-sword here in town. You definitely go to school straight away. Wind's picking up an early boss key in Fortress of Wind's gonna make use of that and go straight to the Zao. Yeah, the Zao is required, so no reason why you don't want to do it straight away.
Always go to school. Yeah.
Yeah, remember kids, go to school. Stay in school. Okay.
Okay.
I don't remember if it's on the visible as well. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Junk.
Right, last item.
Aww.
Oh. Damn it, school's junk. Now remember kids, skip school.
Who needs a degree anyways?
I mean, the general rule with the school is like, if you aren't in go mode, got your 4-sword, then go to school because your go mode is very likely going to be there. Unfortunately for this seed, it wasn't the case, but in a lot of other seeds, yeah, you go to school, bam, your last item you're looking for is there, so you just get that and go.
Yeah. It's either in school or it's somewhere else in town. Yeah, with Myth, what you want to do is not do as he does, but do as he say. So,
Yeah, don't
yeah.
watch any of my vids and like follow my routing. They make no sense at all.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on in my head just does not translate well to like, correct
Ninja
routing.
Captain.
Yeah, Winds only has 2 small keys for Fortress, so we're looking at 2 more small keys at the back. So what makes Go mode in this rando? So we need to have all 4 elements to be able to open up Dark Pyro Castle, and so we need all of the items required to get the elements from those bosses, and then after we got all of those elements, we also need all of the items required to beat the final boss of this game, and also beat the last dungeon as well. So that it's all of the items that our players have right now, which is the Force Sword, the Cane, the Bow, the Cape, and they also need the Gust Jar, and that's the last item that they're looking for right now.
Well, they still need a Kinstone for Cloud Ops, though.
Yeah, that's right. In order to get to Castor Wilds, they need 3 of the Kinstones that they have 3 of at the moment. They're already in here in Fortress at the moment doing that. You need the Mitts to do Fortress. Fortress isn't always a required dungeon, so if Fortress isn't required, then Mitts aren't necessarily a required item. Oh yeah, if you're used to something like A Link to the Past, this game has loads more required items. Also with Ocarina of Time as well, this has lots of required items.
Yeah.
Especially as this game also requires all of your swords. There are 5 swords in Logic, and you need to get all 5 of them to fully upgrade your sword to the 4 sword.
Yeah.
There's no way of beating the final boss without the 4 sword.
Since the 4th sword is the 5th sword.
Yes,
It's not even your 4th sword.
5 head. Yeah, Wynn's actually going to be getting 2 small keys on this right-hand side. What a fantastic layout for this dungeon.
Wind Waker. Yeah, well, we do have a few sequence breaks in Minish Cap, but not that many, and they aren't really that big.
Yeah. The only possible sequence breaks in this game are basically you use the Ocarina to Ocarina glitch through dungeons. But yeah, in this tournament and in all races, glitches are banned. So
Yeah.
no major sequence breaks can be made.
Except walking through a dark room without a lantern.
Yeah, most of the sequence, Nimbus is correct, and most of the sequence breaks
Yeah.
are dark room traversal, which are
And
is
the
very easy.
Dark rooms aren't really that dark. They're
Yeah.
more like Pokemon cave dark.
I swear, Minish Cap dark rooms without the lantern are easier than A Link to the Past dark rooms with the lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the races are glitchless. Well, it's not like speedrunning any percent, it's glitchless. All TMCR, yeah. All randomizer.
Yeah, everything so far has been glitchless. No one has really looked into this game doing things with glitches. One of the devs has produced a glitchless a glitched logic, which requires you to do glitches to access certain items, but it hasn't been fully tested and no one's really given it a proper go. Nothing like glitched allowed races, which you just use regular logic and just allow people to use glitches. No races like that have happened. I think we've only had one race, and it was me and Dax about like 4 months ago, and I softlocked 3 times. So yeah, glitches in this game are hard, and you softlock if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, and they are frame perfect. Which Cap loves its frame perfect glitches.
Yeah, frame perfect glitches.
And the best thing about that is that Minish Cap runs at 60 FPS.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've got like...
Yeah, this is an OOT frame perfect. This is much harder. At least we're not having to do, 2 back-to-back frame perfect OGs and Palace of Winds, like in the SemiFinals.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, we've got like 3 major glitches in Glitch Cap. Once the Ocarina glitch, that's technically your exploration glitch from Link to the Past, just in frame perfect to activate. Then you've got angle retention. Angle retention is technically pulling things diagonally,
Yeah.
and with that you can kind of trick loading zones to not happen. And then you've got portal
Angle
items.
retention has two applications. That's the first one in Cape of Flames. The other one lets you jump diagonally out of bounds, which is used in the palace.
Yeah. Then you've got like portal items, which is done majorly using your moments. And with that you can technically just jump a bit farther over walls if the portal is very close to the wall.
Don't forget the swag shot on Vati 3 with portal items. You can use portal items to cane shot the arm as you are jumping up onto the portal, so that you can shrink as it's getting hit. It's actually done in speedruns. Like it is optimal, but it's just yeah. It's also super swag.
Yeah. Yeah, we did have a few tech problems today, so yeah.
Right, Windsor's going for Graveyard. They did put off doing anything here in the Graveyard until they had their mitts, their boots, and their Graveyard key. Pikapals has already come in here without both of those.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if there's something good here. We do need one more Kinstone and a Gust Jar. Could be here. Okay, that's a final Kinstone in
There it is.
Graveyard. So that means the Gust Jar is comfortably in Palace.
It's on the first Gibdo.
I'm saying Palace.
Oh, so
Obviously.
also rip the dungeon seed. It's now impossible to be all dungeons because we're only looking for the Gust Jar now, and the Gust Jar can't be on Green Shoe.
Ah, yeah. A lame.
Yeah, what a shame.
Yeah, I feel it's bad, man.
Yeah, it's still dip all dungeons because two items in Deepwood kind of count
Yeah.
all dungeons.
It's DAD, Dip All Dungeons.
A lot of seeds are like that, where it's very unlikely that a seed is actually going to be all dungeons in Minish Cap though. None come to mind. I'm trying to remember back to like
All
to
dungeon
old
seeds.
seeds. I don't remember any all dungeon seeds.
I think I had a practice seed with. Let's see. Yeah, I've had one with a sword on Monocoin Octo. And then there was the king who had like Kinstone or something like that. So yeah, but it's rather uncommon to have an all dungeon seed. Okay, so Forts has been kinda empty.
I mean, if the Gust Jar is on the king, then it's as close to all dungeons as we can get right now.
Yeah. Either that or it's like somewhere very close to Green Chew, like Malapilla. Vanilla Gastja. That'd be lovely.
It wasn't. It's just it's just a red rupee.
And we're still missing the flute.
Yeah, that's alright. Oh, we're all forgetting about the true final boss of this game.
Yulawi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
forbidden one. must assemble his 5 pieces. Yeah, that would have been really bad if they've got the Gust Jar on the King for wins, because
Where's Pikapals gone? Oh, I was gonna do a few boot checks.
yeah, they got their boots. They want to check these.
Yeah, they also want to go towards Graveyard. Again. I feel like a broken record by now.
Ocarina of DHC again. I can't believe Trez rolled their first seed and had Ocarina of DHC. Trez would be top of the ban list if that seed got that seed got submitted. Right, Windsor's going for Deepwood. And, yeah, that's going to get them their last Cloudtop's Kinstone and their
Pika.
Force Sword.
Pika, don't go there. Good. Oh well.
Have we checked this Dig Cave? Did Winds do it?
I think we.
They didn't.
Okay, no, they didn't. Okay, that's a flute. That's nice. And now go Graveyard. Pretty please.
Right, now, yeah, that's the perfect time to go to the graveyard.
Either that or Yelawi.
They're going to use their Ocarina to do something else.
Yelawi, come
Go
on.
to town.
Yes, 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 yes.
They're going to the library.
Yeah.
They're handing the books in. Yoo-hoo, Yelari, are you home?
No, no.
Oh my god, if Yelari has the Gust Jar again,
No.
I'm gonna die.
Don't die. 7 seconds. Yeah. Come on, Yelawi. Oh,
It was blue. I didn't-
wait, Pika,
Oh,
Pika.
Wait, Pikapals? No. Pikapals!
Yeah.
What are you doing? No! Pikapals, what are you doing? This is so
I see.
slow.
Gambling for it.
This is so much slower than going the other way into here. That
Oh,
climbing is horrible. And then you have to watch this cutscene.
Vanilla Flippers. Oh my.
Vanilla flippers.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have the flippers. That's what he's doing, is it?
Right.
No, I'm behind this.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, it's so late. I thought they already had their flippers. Oh, damn it.
Ah,
Oh, what a shame.
well, they tried.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
no, that was correct. Like, if you're gonna make the play to Yolari, you might as well follow it through and check the vanilla flippers
They
chest.
still need one more. They still need one more
Pikapals,
Kinstone.
no. Pikapals, what did
Ah!
you do?
They're gonna check the mids checks in Cloudtops.
Oh, I guess they didn't get a. Oh, but come on, you've got your boots, you've got your graveyard key. Why don't you go to graveyard?
Graveyard is free. It takes like, I don't know. Graveyard takes 2 minutes, and then
It's
2 more minutes.
4
if-
minutes.
Yeah. So 4 minutes, and then 2 of them is wall equip basically.
I mean, it'll be slightly faster because they already did some of it. So I'd say closer to 3 minutes.
I mean, with the Ocarina though, they're gonna save so much time just being able to zip around the overworld.
Yeah.
Though on the other hand, when Winds comes in here, gets their Force Sword and their last Kinstone, they're gonna go straight up to Cloudtops, and on the way they are gonna go into that chest and into that cave and grab their Ocarina.
Yeah.
So it's not a huge advantage for the Pikapals. And it's an advantage they're losing out on by doing Cloudtops first. If they don't immediately go to Graveyard now, Winds is probably going to be getting to Palace before they do. Right, now he's going to Graveyard. Okay. They've already done some of the checks at the front of the Graveyard so they can zoom through the Lost Woods area. They're going to hit the cutscene straight away, so the bird's going to steal their Graveyard key as soon as they enter here.
Yeah.
But Winds has picked up their last Cloudtops Kinstone. They're going to grab their Force Sword now.
You know what would be funny? Well, the Gasture. Oh, that'd be amazing.
No, they just checked it. It was...
They did? Ah.
Yeah, they've left Deepwood now. They're heading to... Well, they're heading through Minish Village.
Oh, people getting taught by the crow there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a sequence break. We're just too lazy to actually activate the lantern. Because the hunters do have the lantern, but they don't bother using it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, by logic they're expected to use the lantern, but... Ooh, okay, Pikapals, what do you want to do here? Do you want to bail now? Do you want to go to Palace? Are you going to keep them going? Because they're one item from go mode now.
Yeah.
Both are one item from go mode. It's the Gust Jar.
It's the hunt for Gasture again. It's like every third seat is just the Gasture.
If the Gust Jar's in Palace, this is going to come down to execution. Because
Yeah.
Winston's going to be entering Palace before Pikapals does.
Yeah. So he's about like 2 minutes in the lead. Yeah,
Depends
probably
how
not.
long it's going to take Pikapals to do the rest of Royal Crypt. I think it's only like a minute or so. Oh right, Wins hasn't done this chest either, which is something we want to do before going up to Palace. This is going to be so close. Like, as soon as Wins opens this chest, they're going to Ocarina. And Pikapals is also Ocarina. They're neck and neck right now.
Yeah. Says coming king.
Wait, what's Wins gonna do? Yeah, okay, Wins is gonna flute to Veilfuls, but yeah, they're neck and neck right now. They're gonna be going through Cloudtops and Palace of Winds basically
Pikapals
stacked at the same time.
Yeah, I think Pikapals has like 10 seconds more.
Yeah, not even that.
Yeah, it's just because of the activated wind quests. Sorry, fusions.
Oh
think-
yeah, because Pikapals has activated all the other ones.
Yeah,
except for
and
that.
Prince
Okay,
had to activate 3 more.
Yeah, they have a bit of a advantage over Winds going into Palace, but
Yeah, quick head start.
it can all change in Palace. Palace is a brutal dungeon that slays newbies every time they enter there. Yeah, you really have to be on your guard when you're going into Palace of Winds.
Oh, you
I mean,
do Myth checks as well.
Yeah,
Really?
Wind Tribe as well.
Yeah. This window. Both of us are fairly good at this window. Don't say that too soon. You know what happened to you?
Hopefully, we won't have to
Buddy?
instate the cube.
Yeah, or the rainbow. Or seeing one or do a nimbus.
Yeah, Palace isn't the easiest, so you do have to be careful of your key logic when you're going through there. Comes down to how well our runners are going to understand the Palace of Winds key logic. Where is Winds going? Oh, they left the slowest.
Yep.
Oh no, they haven't done any of the dig spots. Yeah, so Pikapals going to have quite a big advantage coming into Palace of Winds now. They're going to be a couple of minutes ahead. Yeah, Pikapals had made a second trip into Cloud Tops with their mitts, so it was actually their third time into Cloud Tops. But Winds is just there. It's just their second right now. Yeah, Winds. Sorry, Pika was a bit slow there with the bomb use. Before that final cycle, you actually want to drop all 3 of your bombs before you kill the last Wizrobe in the second cycle. That means that the bombs will explode in time to kill the Wizrobes in the third cycle.
Yeah,
But you then need to pick up the bombs and throw them into the positions. Alright, gets the cape jump first try.
And there's Gusjar and Flippers. So we're in combo.
Not. Oh, they do get the flippers. I was like, are they going to even bother picking up those flippers? But that is go mode for Pikapals, and Winds is going to be picking up the Gustar as well. This is a race. This is all down to execution at this point. Who can do the fastest Palace of Winds and Dark Arrow Castle? Pikapals has a couple of minutes advantage here. They got it about 2:05. I think Wind's going to take about 2 minutes to get to that point. Right, what keys do we have so far in Palace? We don't have our boss key.
We've got 3 small keys. Sorry, 4 small.
Oh my god, is it vanilla boss key?
Might be.
Because the
But yeah, Pikapals is not skipping pop push.
yeah, definitely don't skip pop push at this point.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to backtrack through the whole dungeon. It costs you 4.5 minutes if you or at least it would cost me
I timed it, and it cost 4.5 minutes to have to go back through Palace again to do that. No, Pikapals! Yeah, you realise you goofed. No, Pikapals, what are you doing? You can go up there to do the screen transition. If you mess up the pot push, you need to do a screen transition to reset the room, which is what he did.
However, the screen transition is simply just going up and down again.
You don't need to do that. You don't need to grow or anything. You just walk up into the next room above you and then walk back down. It's much faster. Yeah, shame he pushed that pot in the wrong direction. Okay. Alright, going for a slightly different strat here. I think that's an extra pot push by doing that pattern. But yeah, the pattern he was going for, he wanted to push, he wanted to move down and push one of the pots off the ledge instead of pushing the one that he pushed left. Yeah, if Wins doesn't make a mistake there, oh my god, that is 5 small keys. We're definitely looking at the possibility of the boss key on being on the vanilla spot. To be on the vanilla spot, we need to have all 6 small keys for this point in the dungeon.
Now watch Wins skip pot push.
You can't.
I should want that. Does Wins know about the restrictions on? Okay, it's not skip. Okay, it's not skipping pot push. That's good. Okay, cool.
Yeah, as well as Palace being a very execution-heavy dungeon, there is some brutal key logic that if you don't understand it, it will ruin your day, and make you have to go through the dungeon a second time.
Yep, I can tell from experience.
No, pot push has a small key. Pikapals grabbed it. It was a small key. Oh, there's our second bow.
No. Pika almost skipped it. Oh.
Oh, really?
He almost
Pikapals,
skipped.
really? Okay, so for Pikapals, what do you mean they almost skipped? They don't have their boss key. They went to the door and it didn't have anything. They couldn't open it because they didn't have the boss key.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why they had to come over here. So for Pikapals, either this next chest has a small key, in which case it's a vanilla boss key, or the boss key is here. So that's why they're doing this chest first. Okay, there's the boss key. They don't need any more keys for the rest of this dungeon. They can just go
straight towards. Yeah. Hey, George.
Now we're gonna have to see if Wins makes the same correct play. You definitely 100% go and get the fan loop, even though it's much longer than the boss key chest. You had that possibility left in logic, which is yeah. If Wins goes to the vanilla boss key chest straight away, they're going to be one small key down, and they're going to have to try and find another small key in the rest of the dungeon. It's going to lose them a lot of time.
Yeah, well, not a lot of time, but a few, like, major seconds, maybe even a minute. Palace Wins key logic is confusing. Yep. I still don't know what's the key logic. I suppose.
Yeah. Did anyone bet Palace wins? Oh, I bet Palace wins second half for the Gus jar, but it wasn't second half. It was first half.
Yeah, I bet Darko class.
Oh, I didn't say second half. I said boss key chest. It wasn't quite boss key chest. It was Ruby Path.
Yeah.
The Gust Jar was on the rupees in Palace of Winds.
Yeah. Ooh, we could have a tower bet, I suppose.
Yeah, tower bet incoming.
Yeah.
Just rolling out these bets.
Yeah. Okay, so the final dungeon Minish Cap has 4 towers, and because keys are a pain in the butt to deal with, you have either 1, 2, 3, or 4 keys in the towers respectively. You've got northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. And yeah, which towers have keys? That's the question of the day. Ah, someone else
Yeah,
did
someone's
not-
already bet for.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then.
Remember to double check your bet and just make sure that it's not a duplicate of anyone else's, otherwise you won't win.
Yeah. I blame the fact that it's like almost 3:30 here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's
Not 3:30,
Fine.
5:30.
it's 5:15. Yeah, it's 4:15 for me right now.
Yeah.
Why are we still awake? Very nice from Pikapals doing the downstrike strat on Guild. They got the perfect position here. Went for the sword slash strat, but so you can do a single sword slash hit all of the eyes, but anytime I've practiced doing this in rando, it just does not work. I have no idea why. I think it's an EU thing, because it works all the time in the Japanese version. It just never works in rando, so yeah, go for downstrike every time. Very nice slashing from Pikapals. Yeah, they're going for the task slashing, which is when you slash alternating left and right. You maximize the amount of eyes that you're hitting, and make sure that you're not hitting the same eye over and over again and like overlapping eye frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very fast Georg.
Yeah, Pia got a bit of a lead going on, but that's mainly because of routing. Pikapals already had the blue sword and the Deepwood Shrine sword, whereas Winds had to track that thing down.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they checked differently to put this. Like, I think their routes were basically identical. It was maybe
Yeah,
it was
more or less.
Pikapals getting the Ocarina slightly earlier and getting to save a little bit in overworld traversal, and then I think the rest was down to execution.
Yeah, execution and maybe some more things in Fortress. Did Winds full clear Fortress? I don't know. I think they did.
I think they both did. I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to see when Winds picked up their Gust Jar. Yeah, I saw Winds did fall down some clouds in Palace of Winds, so they were missing out. Oh, they're also going to be doing the Four Sword. They're going to be creating clones for Georg, which it's a very hard fight to try and do with clones. In the speed run, a lot of runs die on Georg because it's just mean, and if it gives you bad RNG, if he just decides to fly into you and break your clones, there's not much you can do about it. But yeah, he switches to start using his downstrike. Lands the spin attack. Yes, still going back to using clones, you want to stick with the downstrike. The downstrike is faster in all phases of this one. Oh yeah, absolutely. A death decides this race at this point. It's completely down to execution, and yeah, if you're going to die, it's very at the level that our runners are at. Like if one of them dies, the other one is very unlikely to die. I mean, neither of them are very likely to die.
Yeah. To quote you, this is a very healthy seed. They've got like 10 plus hearts. That's
I
not
mean,
big of
we're at 2 hours 17, and we're at 14 hearts. It's not the most healthy seed that we've seen. Yeah, 2 minutes 20, absolutely within execution distance. That could be made up in one room.
220 could just be like one bad Vati. Or like, I don't know. A fairly okay-ish Vati 2 and then just complete shenanigans.
I mean, ideally you want to be doing Batty 1 in about 30 seconds, and then Batty 2 is about a minute and a half.
Well, yeah.
That's at like an optimal level, landing perfect hits and getting perfect RNG. But yeah, no, like in some of the cannon rooms, like in the second cannon room, if you just keep on getting unlucky and your clones aren't hitting your hitting the shots back, you could lose a minute or so there. And then a tower takes a long time to do. It's like a minute and a half to do a tower. So if Pikapals does, like, say if Pikapals has 4 towers, wins us 3, they're basically neck and neck at that point.
Yeah. We are looking at, I don't know, I think 2 or 3 towers. We've
That was a
got 2
very nice first cannon run from Pikapals, though. Going for the easy strat there, just create clones. Wow,
Okay,
we've got
that's-
3 small keys already?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. What's that?
That's either 2 towers or it's 1 tower, depending on
Yeah,
like just.
yeah, either 2 or 1 towers. Yeah, so all 4. Oh, sorry, Hendrix, and all 3 towers is gone. Pikapal's going for. Oh my god, Pikapal's, yes!
He's practiced that. Yeah, he did practice that.
That was, yeah, you have to practice
That
that.
was-
He gets the glitch.
that was perfect. Yeah, first try.
I am very impressed with Pikapal's execution so far in this run. This
Yeah.
has been impressive. I am proud.
And even the quick kill on the red dot up there.
Yeah, getting good RNG on that Dark Nut fight and capitalizing on that. That's a really important thing with the Dark Nuts, is to go in hoping for the good RNG, ready to capitalize on it when it happens. But yeah, always remembering how to deal with them in case the fight goes wrong. It's one of the difficult things with the Dark Nut fights, is you never quite know how the fight is going to go when you first go for it. It comes down to RNG. But yeah, it is 2 towers, so I'm still in it.
Yeah.
Come on, northwest, southeast. The 2 fastest towers. I know I always bet northwest, southeast, even though they're not the 2 towers that I do first. I do northeast, southeast, and then northwest, southwest.
Yeah. I go with northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. So just clockwise, starting with northeast.
Okay.
Never east. Yeah, east.
Yeah, I know people don't like doing northwest because the bow shots with the hitting the eyes is sometimes a bit awkward. I find it's a super consistent tower though, and also it's a red dark nut one, which is I prefer. That's why fighting one dark nut is always better than fighting multiple. Wynn's going for a straight line of clones here. They're going for a spin attack in the middle here. Doesn't get it first try. They break their clones and go again for another try. I find the single slash strat here is just super consistent. I've been giving it a go recently, and yeah, it's much easier to go for. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. This one room here can lose you a lot of time if you're just unlucky.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a very tilting room. If you don't get it first try, you can just be here over and over again, losing so much time. Yeah, that's over a minute lost for wins.
Yeah, especially if it's like so close to the end, the end of the one. Oh, Pikapals going for the Gushjar strat. Now, interestingly enough, the Gushjar isn't checked in logic with this room, so technically the Gushjar could be in either of the towers. Oh, Pika not going.
Yeah.
Pika not getting the quick kill, unfortunately. Yikes. But he's getting a few good swipes in, so that's good.
Oh, one hit off.
There we go.
And lands a roll attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had their bow equipped, so they're gonna do the
Northwest first.
tower first.
Yeah. He's getting.
Okay, being patrolled by this dark one here.
Yeah.
But pins it against the wall after it does the dash. Yeah, you save a menu here by using the bow in the room earlier. Because you don't have to do any menus here until you grab this chest. Gets one of the small keys. There's only one left. You have to
So
pick
it's-
one out of 3.
Ooh. He's gonna check your favorite spot, is he?
Yeah, north, southeast.
Yes, he is.
Definitely southeast. Come on. Daddy, new pair of shoes. Come on.
New pair of Pegasus boots.
But yeah, if Pikapals gets two towers out of 2, that is a huge advantage. You know, it's gonna give him a huge advantage going into the Vati fights. Oh, man.
No boots for you today.
Yeah, going for the other south chest. Okay, leaving northwest for last. Northwest, northeast for last. They're going to do
Northeast.
southwest now. Wins. Yeah, you want to smash Link's face right up against those blocks and mash the hell out of the bombs. It's the only way to make sure that you always get it. I don't trust that this route. Oh, he immediately switched to the Gushjar and just goes for the casual strat.
Yeah. Okay, so southwest didn't have anything either. So it's both north towers.
Yeah, it's both north. Both north is the correct bet.
Yeah.
I saw someone.
I think
Bet.
someone No one's. I think someone bet both north.
I thought someone bet.
Sorry.
No, it was both east. Nimbus did both east. Oh, it started both west. Oh, both our trackers
Yikes.
being so close.
Yeah. So close for no cigar. Yeah, but ooh, Win's going for the test thread. And he gets it. Lovely.
Ah, unfortunately gets hit by the
The way out.
5 bar on the way out. Yeah, yeah. That roll is a bit tight. You want to make sure you roll properly through it, especially the 5 bars. Sometimes at a diagonal. Oh, sorry, wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5 bars are at a diagonal when you roll through them.
Yeah.
Did Wins just get 2 towers?
No, he didn't.
Oh no! Wait,
The
yes, they
favor.
are. They're going for both North Towers.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Oh my God, Wins is bringing this back.
Yeah. The fireballs were like, they just go along.
Still
take
going
this.
to be behind Pikapals, but yeah, getting 2 towers when Pikapals just did 4 towers is closing the gap a lot. That's saving
2
on
minutes.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would be neck and neck with Pikapals right now if he got the cannon, the second cannon route first try.
Yeah. So this fight has a timer of 3 minutes on it. If you take longer than 3 minutes,
Pikapals gets the perfect RNG off the Dark Nut.
yeah,
Oh, he didn't jump in time over that last Dark Nut, but
yeah,
yeah,
Pikapals
switch
is on-
to yes,
Pikapals is
switch
on-
to Great Spin here.
yeah, and maybe get like a few more hearts.
Yeah, a death here would be catastrophic.
Yeah. I think it's one of those little corkscrews of attacks that Darkness do. They deal 6 hearts of damage. So that's pretty spicy.
Yeah, you have to be really careful about that. But Pikapals is on a decent amount of health here. Vati 1, Vati 2 don't normally do too much damage to you. It's normally the darkness that you have to worry about with dealing the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 1 minute 15-second difference between these 2 runners right now. This is a close race.
Oh, and I was getting told by Vati again. No. There we go. He gets it. He gets also to get the ferry.
Wynn's also got the good RNG on the Darknet fight, but they didn't manage to finish off the Black Knight straight away. They switched to doing great spins, and they're getting an okay fight done here. Getting into Batty 1. Pikapals starting on Batty 2.
Yeah, Pikapals managing to get the down thrust sword.
Yeah, first try.
Yeah. Second pattern is on the left. Yeah.
Points his sword the wrong way there. Yeah, remember to point your sword in the opposite direction to Batty.
Yeah. Just because Vati's hitbox can make you blink him. Okay, third pattern on the right.
Yeah, standing still there, letting him hit his arrow shots. It's normally quite difficult to land your arrows on the final stage of Batty 2.
Yeah.
Gets the hit.
He gets it.
Gets the
Yeah.
slash hit, gets
Oh,
the 3
yes. Come on. Let's
Wins
go.
is having some trouble on Batty 1.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh, he gets set on fire before he can land a great spin. Oh, and he's getting trolled by the teleports.
Yeah. There we go. He
Yeah,
gets
okay,
it.
he gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vince has to hurry up now. Let's see if Pika is going for the Lentiless strat on the second realm.
Such a fast first arm.
Yeah.
Bad RNG on which arm was used by Vati, but it didn't really
Reflect.
affect that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, it looks he's in the lead. So far, Pika is in the lead by about like
Yeah.
2 minutes, maybe.
They are so close right now. Wins is on Vati 2, Pikapals is on Vati 3. Okay, that's all of the
Now comes the tennis.
arms down for Pikapals.
Yeah, now comes
Now
the
time
tennis.
to play tennis.
Why is it always tennis?
Pikapals lands their first hit. They need to land 3 hits in order to kill Vati 3.
Yeah, this is so stressful because this is like it's not pixel.
No, they were too far to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, they were like a pixel off. The positioning's so precise. Okay, that's a much better position there. Okay, 2.
Number 2. Okay, one more.
Wins is not having much luck here with Vati 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's close through, and that's it for Pikapals, and that is GG. Yeah, such an incredibly close race. Wins just finishes up Vati 2, and
Here we have Pikapals for the interview. GG Pikapals. And there we have win
and
for
we
you.
have wins in here as well. GG wins.
And Batty 2 is
Yeah, it was a bit hectic, so we didn't quite see how bad Vati 2 was because Pikapals was
was
also
pretty
on
bad.
Vati 3.
it wouldn't have mattered at that point, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah, your enter Vati Sorry, it was enter the boss door. Your enter boss doors were 1 minute apart.
That means I lost a minute to Batty 2 are fantastic.
Yeah, Pikapals had a very, very strong Vati 2.
Yeah.
He wasn't nice to me. He decided to run away. He decided just to run away.
Yeah, that
And
did
then right when I was getting the spin attack to kill him to get the perfect recycle, a spike hit me and I lost my clone. So I had to do 4 cycles.
Yeah, body 2 just
Yeah.
I've noticed.
usually it doesn't work.
Well,
You know the player.
then I'm just gonna say I'm glad it happened to me and not you, because I would honestly hate to be in the lead and lose because Batty 2 decided. I would actually feel bad if I won because your opponent was in the lead, but then Batty 2 decided they didn't win today.
You were very, very close.
So
you
I'm
had-
happy with that. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I mean, there was definitely some better routing choices I could have made, but other than that, it was fine. The only gamble I made, I actually played pretty safe. The only gamble I made is I forgot to go back to right side and Fortress of Wind to get a key. So when I realized I didn't have enough gold drop, I said, if it's there, I lose. And because I was like, I'm
Well,
not.
that's a fair game.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do it, and then I realized I didn't have keys because I forgot to go get it. And I was like, you know what? Nope. If it's there, I lose.
Yeah, it was the one at in the front.
Yeah, I
wasn't
know.
it?
I realized I saw that it was there. I just forgot. So then I was like,
You
oh, you know
were a
what?
bit confused. It's like, where are the smokies? Because you should have had more. But yeah, that's where it was.
Yeah, I also did. I did Fortress and did right side before leaving when I got the lamp, or when I got that or whatever it was. I forgot that was down there. It was like the lamp in the last chest right before entering the dungeon, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, lamp was over there. And then at that point, just next to it. So
Well, I did. I don't know. I just
that is-
yeah, I did right side without any items just because I was gonna probably have to come back and do it anyway.
Yeah, you both were actually neck and neck going through that section on stream. In fact, a lot of the seed, you were just neck and neck. It was such an incredibly close race throughout a lot of it. It was
Yeah.
pretty much a lot of it down to execution.
And in some places, you were even like really next to each other, like literally. Both of you were in Harley at the same time. You did the same cape jumps and not Harley at the same time. You entered Castle around at the same time, like maybe like 5 seconds difference. And that's about it.
Yeah, I meant to go to, I would have gone to Deepwood sooner, but I forgot I had the net. That's why I actually paused and saw that I had it. I was like, do I have the net? Oh, I do. So that kind of messed with me a little bit, because I was actually near Deepwood and could have went there, and that actually would have saved me a lot of time. But I didn't do it because I forgot I had it.
Yeah, I was able to just end up going in my first trip and finish. So it was,
I forgot where the net was. I think I went to Minish Woods before I even got the net. So I
It was school top. It was next to the cave. The cave.
up at the top.
yeah,
of
if I went to school, if I went to town like first, I might have. If I went to town first, then I might have gotten the cane and then done that before going to. I just get when I get bombs, I like run the Minish Loop really early. So that's what I like to do. Because like I thought when I looked at it, I was like, okay, well something's here. I'm glad I waited because I have the lamp to not give myself key lock. There was a key up there. And I was like, okay, well there was another key, and then I realized it would have been possible to get all those without the lamp, and I was like, oh, well that could have been bad. So that probably was that was probably the biggest thing that cost me the most time, just having to go all the way back down there.
I was kind of debating just going straight for the Minish Loop after finishing Cave of Flames, but then
Oh, I did it.
I was like, I kind of want to move up through Tingle Trees and through town and stuff to see if I can get anything good for Minish Woods, like, Nut, Flippers, Lamp. And then Nut showed up and Cape showed up. It just all worked out well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't mind either way.
Our fastest completions of Cave of Flames, Pikapals, that was like 22 minutes.
The seed gave us a bottle,
The cave is, yeah.
and one's like 10 minutes into the seed.
Yeah, you had to do the lava basement without the cape, which slowed you down a little bit, but...
Well, yeah, the thing about, and also the seed was very nice with, like, there was like 2 chests that had bomb refills, so there was no chance of running out of bombs. We only had the 10 bombs at the time.
Yeah, that was very
That's the only thing I don't like about going to Krenel. It's like, okay, I'm going here for 10 bombs. I need at least 1 bomb drop, or otherwise we're getting screwed. Which does happen.
Yep, I've had that happen a lot.
Well, whenever I go in there with 10 bombs, I wipe at every single techite because there's like a really small chance they can drop bombs, and I've had that safety before.
Yeah, the drop table changes when you hit 0 bombs, and it's supposed to increase the chance of getting bombs.
Really?
Yeah. By the time I got to
Never
Ocarina, though, I was already rushing clouds, so...
Yeah.
I just know that's the intention of when you hit 0 bombs, it changes the drop table, but it's never actually helped me out by being more likely to drop bombs. It's not even noticeable.
Well, I mean, at least it didn't matter, the seed. I mean, this was another 80 seed, so, fun for that, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you technically didn't have to go into Crypt, but honestly, I consider all of Graveyard the same as a dungeon, basically.
Yeah. I mean, who's going to go to Graveyard and then not go into Crypt?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's only 1 check, you don't gamble that it's not on King when you're already there. I mean, I guess you could gamble that. That's something I guess you could do. You could go in, and if you get the item right away, if the item is on the Gibdos and there's not 2 key, then you could gamble that the King just jump 1 check and it takes an extra 2 minutes to get to him, but for 1 check, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard to decide. I mean, there's a lot of little things that would have mattered, because I pretty much full cleared most everything except for, I didn't do, like, the scrub on Krenel, but I did, like, almost everything else that was in Logic. I went back did everything in Castor after I did Fortress. I mean, it was also interesting that Stockwell had a sword. That was interesting. I was like, oh, blue wall, the
That was
sword.
fun.
Yeah.
That was funny. When I saw that, I was just like, that's funny.
I wasn't looking forward to the inevitable, oh, I'm gonna have to go full clear Palace of Winds looking for my last wallet.
That would have been fun. That would have been funny. It would have been funny if the last wallet was the Dark Hyrule Castle or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Because, I don't know, at some point we need to have something in DHC that's not like a Kingston for a non-required area of the map.
Oh yeah, that would be awful. The last Castor Kinstone, the last Clouds Kinstone is in Dark Tower Castle.
Well, we did have that in a weekly race, if I recall correctly.
We did, but it was for a non-required.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still.
Well, obviously it has to be.
So
Yeah.
it was already go mode, so it didn't matter. Right?
So, yeah.
If you
That was-
march your Douglas correctly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that still would have been funny. If like, it would be funny if it was you had to get it and then leave Dark Hollow Castle, because I've seen people go there early to check the item, but I can't fathom
Yeah.
doing that. If it's there, it's going to be last location for me. I can't fathom taking the time to go all the way up in there for one item.
It's not really a time waste because you're going to have to go there anyway when you hit go mode.
Yeah, I don't know.
10 seconds.
Yeah, it's like you lose 10 seconds because of the time difference between getting to the king.
Yeah.
So that's what you get.
It does kind of depend on how long it will take for you to get from wherever you are to the castle.
Yeah.
But if you've got flute and boots, it's like not too bad to check it.
Well, I don't know. It kind of depends, I guess. It depends on what areas you have left, because if you have like all of Fortress of Wind and Winter Ruins that just opened up versus check Dark Hollow Castle, I think I'm gonna go to Winter Ruins first.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is one check.
One check versus 40. Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
take the 40.
One check that has a 72% chance or something of being a
Yeah.
No, I'm never gonna skip King. I don't care. The only reason anyone would ever skip King is if they saw someone was ahead of them and they would be like, okay, I'm gonna do it now.
Nah, you never skip King.
Never
Yeah, I
skip
know.
king.
If you skip King, you lose time.
Yeah.
For sure. The only thing you could ever get away with skipping is if you got like keys from the first chest, gamble skipping the blade chest, since you could just quick warp back down and get it, since you'd have enough keys to get up to the warps. And they would just be like, that's another
Yeah.
tower, I suppose. But I
But
don't know if I'd
the
really want to
blade
do
chest
that.
is quicker than all of the other towers.
I know. I didn't say it was a good idea.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, it's
early
definitely an
on,
idea.
before I knew how to get that chest quickly, I tried to do that, and then every single seed, it was a key consistently.
Yeah.
So, I stopped pretty soon. Quick.
It's most commonly the compass. But
yeah, three.
I mean, the only thing I can't wait for is after this thing's over, then when the boss key in Dark Hollow Castle will be randomized, so there's a chance the DHC isn't as long, where you can just find the boss key like on King or something and just be done.
Yeah, a lot of seeds will come down to a small key and the boss key in the front, and then you just go fight Batty.
Well, yeah, that'd
That's
be
why I
really
like
nice.
Key
Well, I mean,
sanity.
ideally, I think it would still be better if it was just open if the boss didn't exist. But I mean, at least boss key being randomized is better than what we have now.
Yeah, Keyzy is a fantastic mode that we've got our eye on.
Well, Keyzy is already a thing that's in all the dungeons. Except for Temple of Droplets, but I mean, that doesn't really need to be randomized. That would be weird. That
Oh,
would
you just mean in Dark Horror Castle, in a similar way that it is in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, it would be nice if that door was not there. Then you just get a small key and rush to the top. There's no chance for vanilla boss key ever. That way the end game's a lot faster, just like the OT.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's something worth considering.
Well, that's just what I would prefer to use.
Yeah, I haven't had anyone come up with that.
Because that's like why I like in MMR and OTR. It's just when you hit go mode and you're done with your dungeon, you're done. Just go straight to the final boss. No final dungeon that you have to go through and stuff. It's just you're done.
Yeah, and it's very much a test because it's so likely that Palace is going to be your last dungeon right before Dark Arrow Castle, and then those two dungeons are very, very tricky when it comes down to execution. So it is a big test at the end of the run how tight your execution is.
Well, either way, it was good. I will enjoy my 5th place because playing the winner of FH or Francois and Dark Horse is going to be is a likely death sentence, but I'll still try my best.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
I said that before. I was like, I'm pretty sure the loser of this is being sentenced to death.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be tricky.
I mean, the winner's not got the best match now against
That's going to be a crazy match between those two because you're going to see the most consistent runner of Francois versus the guy that skips so many checks, but it always works out. No, I'm right.
The Dark Horse and Francois is going to be a crazy match.
Yeah, because as I said, Francois is super consistent, really smart routing, really good execution, and Dark Horse is really good execution, really smart routing, but also skips random checks for no reason. But it always works out, as I said.
Yeah.
So it's like it's either he's gonna get screwed by skipping a random check, or it's gonna be super big and he's gonna win.
They've already skipped. They've already lost out bad to.
Is that why he's in
skipping the
losers?
random check. I can't remember which match it was in. It was one of the early ones, so it didn't hurt them too bad. But, yeah, they just managed to skip all of their required items and had to backtrack 3 or 4 dips into most places to find their stuff again. So they've already been hurt by that. So odds are it's not going to happen.
I just can't. I would just feel awful. There's certain checks I can gamble. I can logistically gamble on skipping, but there's some of them that I'm just like, no. I'm just gonna take the 2 or 3 minute time loss and check this because I would feel so bad if something ended up here.
I'm too good at being never lucky with
Well,
checks.
there's some people that
skip stuff.
and there's just some people that there's a meme in Ocarina of Time random called #never-punished. There's some people that just never get punished. Well, I mean, it's a thing. The amount of times I've seen people in Ocarina of Time literally making the dumb, what I would consider and most people consider the dumb, bad play to get saved by something that's out of logic and just luckily saves them, and then they win the match because they get out of that. I've seen that happen so many times that it's just hilarious. But no, I prefer to play consistent. There's certain things I'll skip, but in general, I just prefer to play consistent with good routing, and I'm still happy with my time. It's a very close race like this, besides the attitude trolling. Take away the trolling, it would have been within a minute or so. So, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it was so intense. We were, you were both in different locations when you both ocarina to the to Veil Falls at the same time to go through Cloud Tops and then go through Palace, and then you were just lockstep, just going through those places at the same time.
I probably could have been smarter with what 2 Kenstones I put in the clouds, and that slowed me down a bit, but I didn't think about that. I was just like, this. And then I placed the Kenstone, or after I'd already placed it, I realized, oh, I probably shouldn't have placed it here since I'm going to come back here for chest, possibly.
Yeah, we were wondering if the Gust Jar was going to be in Palace, because then that would turn it into just a straight up execution race, and it was there.
Well, I feel like in that situation, I think what I probably should have done is I think I should have probably just skipped the Clouds chest and went straight to Palace, because it's like 3 chests in Clouds, and they're really slow to get, and then, I don't know, because I mean, the amount of time it took to get all of the stuff in to get all the Clouds chests is almost the amount of time it would take to full clear Palace, honestly. Because especially with how this Palace was, doing pop push was the right play.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know where
you
the sixth key
both
was,
made-
but the sixth key might have been somewhere nice. But I mean, there was a good chance that doing pot push was the correct play.
Yeah, you both called the key logic correctly in Palace of Winds, which was it's so tempting to open that the last boss, the last locked door at the top of Palace to go and check the boss key, but the logic in that situation tells you no, get the fan.
So wait, it's impossible. Wait, so it's impossible for the boss key to be vanilla if you don't get 6 beforehand.
Have to have all 6 small keys. You had 5 at the time, which meant
So
that
does that mean? So wait, does that mean in non-Rupee Mania you can't ever have vanilla boss? Because that seems kind of weird. I would feel like because in the vanilla game there's keys that are after that. So I would feel like it would make sense. It would be possible for vanilla boss key to be a thing without all 6 keys. I mean, I just went to fan loop first because I was like, even if the boss key is vanilla, that means I'm gonna be using all 6, so I'm gonna check fan loop anyway. So I just did fan loop first in case the boss key was there, not because of key logic. Just because I did that because I was gonna. Because even if the boss key was vanilla, I would still have to do fan loop check for a key. So, exactly in the seed today that fan loop either had the boss key or it had a small key, so you had to go get that at first. So absolutely go get it first. And yeah, without Rupee Mania, there are still exactly 6 chests available, 6 item locations available before the boss key. So you can, if everything is a small key, then you know that is going to be vanilla boss key if you're not playing Rupee Mania. So it is still possible. I didn't know that. Okay, interesting. Seems kind of redundant, I guess. I mean, I believe it. It's just I feel like it should be possible to be vanilla without every enough keys to. Technically, you should only need 3 keys for it to be vanilla.
Yeah, it's just it's a limitation with the current way the logic works. This will change with the new system.
Yeah, I'm not.
Logic is hard.
I mean, I'm not trying to make it harder. I'm just saying logically it would make sense.
Yeah, absolutely. It does make sense that you can have a vanilla boss key and have enough keys to get to them, and then lock keys later in the dungeon. That makes perfectly logical sense. It's just a restriction of what the randomizer is currently built to do.
Okay, that explains it then. I was just confused. I was like, really? Because as I said, I didn't go to fan loop first because of key logic. I just went there because even if it was vanilla, I knew I'd have to do fan loop no matter what. But now I know that's key logic until it changes, so cool, I learned something new today.
Yeah, and fan loop requires 5 keys.
Oh yeah, also I see I told you there's a way to do Octomanip with a sword. You didn't believe me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
I forgot you got a 0 smoke.
Yeah, I got a 0
It's
smoke.
such a horrible
That
Octo
must have been a nice experience. I might have seen 3.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I had a nice 1 smoke, but then my sword decided it wasn't gonna hit rocks into Octo anymore, so it became 3 smoke.
Yeah, I think
I always use a shield now if I happen to have a shield.
Yeah, I think it was the mouth was right up against
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so easy to hit back the rocks in that situation.
Yeah, that happened to me in the
hitting back
second
rocks with
phase.
the sword is the main reason I don't like doing Octo without a shield.
Yeah.
I've had this issue too many times now.
Yeah, and if
No,
you try
I mean,
and
Octo
play
sucks.
Octo's position.
I mean, no one likes Octo. Even if you have a shield, even if you have everything to do Manip, it's not like you really want. It's not like you're going into a seed going, "Oh boy, I hope I get to fight Octo today."
You know, usually,
Oh boy, Octo.
oh man, I really want to spend a few minutes walking around Temple of Droplets for no chests other than Octo.
Yeah, that's why I don't mind Temple of Droplets. I like it when Temple of Droplets isn't an element, because I don't mind dipping in there for all the quick chests and stuff, but then I'm like, okay, blue warp open, I'm leaving, and I'm never coming back until that's last location, because screw that.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think the same thing, and then yesterday I had a practice seed where, everyone's favorite 4-sword on non-element Octo happened.
But did you
Oh,
last
boy.
location it?
I think so.
Because I would have done the same. I don't think seeing something there would make me start doing that earlier. Because the time it's not there is the time that you just gave away 5 minutes to your opponent.
Yeah, wait till we change that exclamation mark to actually show the item.
So yeah, that way non-element Octo has you get to see one of the 2 items he has, so there's a slightly less chance of being bad.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
think it's an item,
unfortunately, it was the heart.
yeah.
Huh? Oh, it was on the heart container, so it wouldn't have helped you anyway. Yeah, that's the worst. I had a seed. I had a seed the other day where non-element Mazal, not the heart container, the actual element with the sword, and then the other sword was a non-element Deepwood big key chest with the small key on the boss. So you had to fight every boss. Because I mean, you don't go to big key chest until you've already killed the boss and everything. That's like the last check you do in the dungeon. It's the slowest one. So you always save that one for last, hoping you don't find a map or compass.
It is 40 seconds as faster than the boss.
Yeah, well the boss. Well, yeah, but in that seed though, the boss locked the whole dungeon though.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's not like you had a choice. I mean, if you had enough keys to get there, you could save scum the key and go down there before the boss, and then reuse the key at the bulldozer fight, or if you have the lamp, skip a key and then you don't have to save scum, but you know.
Or you can do everyone's favorite route where you've got a small key and you decide to do the basement first for some reason. That would have been out.
Yeah. The only reason I would ever do that, you can actually get forced into the basement first, but then you don't have a key to get forced in there. But like, if I don't have tape and I have Gust Jar, I actually sometimes do that. Believe it or not, because that way you get the lily pad where it needs to be for that one chest anyway, because you're gonna have to blow the lily pad no matter what if you don't have tape.
Yeah.
So it's like, you could gamble that lily pad chest is the one you can skip, which doesn't happen that often. Or you could just go to boss key chest in the beginning and just get it over with. But that's the only time I ever do that chest first. If I had cape, I always leave that one for last. Yeah, like I'm trying to balance of when you can rush dungeons, when you should like do some overworld checks in case you get like an item that helps you in said dungeon.
Yeah, exactly. I always say that about Templar Droplets. If you don't have your lantern, clear out the area around, because it's so common that we see the lantern in Lon Lon. Like, half the time it's in Goron Cave or something like that. And
because I actually went to Temple Droplets pretty early to check left path, and then I left. I'm glad I never found flippers, but then again, I think the logic of the Temple of Droplets. Well, no, I mean there was an item in the underwater pot, but at least that wasn't required. Yeah, and I've heard the horror stories of the lamp being in the underwater pot before.
Yep.
That's soggy.
But I can still one up you on that one. Minty, you already know what I'm talking about. How about I'll one up you instead of I've already had it happen. How about lamp in the flipper's chest? And then the lamp locks the flipper.
Oh, Pikapals, you checked it today.
Oh, you did?
You have to climb all the way up those.
I actually had to do. Well, see, it sucks that it wasn't required for you, but I actually had a seed where that was required to get the lamp. And then lamp locked the flippers, and it like they hard locked the flippers, not an out of logic. Oh, I can do things so that the lamp flippers lock. I'm talking about like it was on some sort of torch chest. You had to do that. That made me laugh so hard. I was like, what's worse than vanilla flipper? Something else that leads to the vanilla item while you're there.
Honestly, I don't know where else. Like, I think Octo is literally the other worst location that you could have something. I can't think of anything. Unless, like, vanilla cape. That's the the other item that I can think of would be literally the worst.
Oh, well, I almost had Vanilla Cave once. I had, well, Vanilla Cane sucks, but I think I'd rather have Vanilla Cane well, because if you have Ocarina, doing Vanilla Route to Krenel isn't the worst thing if you're already checking the Beanstalk. But, it sucks, don't get me wrong, but I had a seed the other day where I should have just went with my gut and did it. I went up the Beanstalk, I got Red Sword at the Beanstalk, but I also got Red Sword and Cave. So my tracker was like, oh hey, by the way, you can make it to Cave of Flames, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna leave. Turns out I should have done that because the land was in Cave of Flames the whole time. And yeah, that would have been nice to have gotten sooner. Because I don't know, it's like Vanilla Kernel Route sucks, but if you're already climbing up the wall and it's in logic, then probably just do it to hit the Ocarina spot. Because I mean, I think climbing up the wall again is already just as slow as finishing the route while you're there. I don't know exactly, but it just, I don't know, I guess you get to go with how you feel with your gut, you know?
Yeah, I definitely recommend, like, if you go through the whole route to there and activate the Ocarina.
Well, you walk in and check the Rupee Mania spot.
Yeah,
but
check those Rupee Mania spots.
I would check the Rupee Mania spots and go ahead and get the map chest, but then I would leave. Just because the map chest had, I mean, for example, in that seed I was talking about, the map chest had the lamp, so if you'd, like, check Rupee Mania and dipped, you would have missed the lamp, so...
Yeah, it depends on, for me at least, it depends on how valuable those Rupee Mania spots are. If it's like one small key and a bunch of rupees, then I'm out of there. I'm not sticking around. But if there's like some boots there or something, the boots like to be there. I know it's always something like that.
It's always something in Cave of Flames, at least. It's always something that it's always vanilla route to Cave of Flames to get an item that leads to your cane. You had to do the vanilla route no matter what. You just have to suck it up. That happens so often.
But yeah, and Lantern, not getting the Lantern for so long for Seeders, and then like getting access to Fortresses, like 100% lamps over Fortress.
I was about to go, well, that's right, that was actually when I was about to go to Deepwater and realized I had the nut, and then I got the last Castor piece, and I was like, oh, never mind.
I was getting ready to dip out of Caster, and then, you know, Swiftblade over there had nothing, despite us getting like 9 scrolls.
That was so funny, like all those scrolls, I'm like, well, scroll.
Surely, yeah, Great Spin has.
Nope.
Yeah, at that point it was just like, well, I can't afford to leave Caster without getting anything, so I guess I'll check the.
Sure enough, there it is on the second worst check. Not hiking, but the one that you kind of don't want to do either, but you can do it anyway.
I mean, with the limited options in Castor, it does make sense to do those 3 finish checks.
Yep, I mean, at least the flippers were never an issue. I actually like seeds where you never get the flippers, or you're already in kill mode before you get them, so it doesn't matter. Because, like, imagine a seed where the Gust Jar wasn't there and the only thing you found was flippers. What do you do after that? You full clear Palace. I know you don't leave Palace, but then you go, okay, now we have all these dumb flipper checks. Is it in hiking? It's gonna be on your mind the entire time, but you're doing every other check first.
Yeah, this was a really weird scene because it was so dungeon adverse. Like, you couldn't put off going into any dungeons until very close to the end. I think it was literally just a Kinstone in Deepwood and the sword there, and then the Gust Jar in Palace.
Oh, and you know what the biggest thing the biggest time loss for me was when I went to Cloud. When I got the Grip Ring, I immediately went to Vale Falls instead of going to Krenel. If I'd went to Krenel first, I would have got that Ocarina when I went to Vale Falls. I still would have did Clouds, but then I would have had the Ocarina because I would have had the Nits, and then I would have been able to warp straight to Deepwood. Oh, that would have been nice.
Nah, everyone would have gone to Vale Falls first. I don't see anyone who would have gone to Krenel first.
They're just right next to Vale Falls, and
Yeah.
I feel those two, like Vale Falls and Mount Krenel, are probably similar in item look.
I rate Vale Falls a little bit higher. I think Cave of Flame, the top of Mount Krenel, it lacks the access.
Falls first.
Like, there's no there's no warp point to like tie it into other things.
Yeah.
I was
And I
thinking,
feel like
I was just like,
I'm helping
yeah.
me all the time. But
And then I kept thinking I should have went and checked that garden
Right.
before going to Temple of Droplets. Because Temple of Droplets actually, I think, had nothing at all.
It had a wallet.
Completely
Huh?
barren.
It had a wallet. And
Oh,
it-
okay.
That's right. It was a wallet.
Well, it had a wallet on the Rupee Path, so you would have got that anyway when doing progression.
Oh, and a mushroom. Don't forget that.
Yeah, but the mushroom didn't lead to anything. I think it had a scroll. I think the mushroom had Peril Beam.
we need
No.
more scrolls.
I think
Yeah, but no, we totally need more scrolls. Everyone wants an
Yeah,
11 scroll
Still
cube.
missing a few.
Well, I mean, you want the most important scrolls. Like, you need spin attack, you want great spin, you want extended great spin, you want fast great spin, you want fast like gauge, you want down thrust, and you want rock breaker. I think those are the top and most important ones. Roll attack is really nice for finishing the body quickly, but that's about it. I mean, you don't really need dash attack is neat, but you don't really need it, and you don't really need either of the sword beam.
Attack helps me not bonk into every tree that I leave.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about like in priority of scrolls. There's other ones I'd probably rather have than that one. If it was a word where you could choose your scroll.
I
But
rate
yeah.
down like above dash attack.
Oh, for sure. No, downstrike is amazing because it saves so much time. Because if you get like, I think on Georg, if you have like fast charge, it's better to go for the clone for the extra damage in the eyes. But then if you get hit out of the clone, you just immediately switch to downstrike.
Always go down strike. The flight with down strike is free. It's so free in comparison to clones. You don't even have to worry about clone strength. Just use.
Yeah, I know. I just need to do downstrike and then great spin the eyes.
No, don't great spin. Just mash with your sword.
I'd have to
Yeah,
time
you
both
want
of
to
them.
go for the TAS slash, which is where you slash in one direction and slash in the other direction. So you're mashing left and right and sword at the same time.
I've also had I know, but I've also had the thing where when you go for a great spin, sometimes the eyes will automatically get re-hit the second they pop back up.
Yeah, that glitch is a bit hit and miss. Sometimes it just if you change that, the eyes just won't take any additional damage, and you're just wasting time spinning.
Oh, I didn't know.
But yeah,
that
I have seen it sometimes where you get to kill it like straight away.
That definitely happened to me once.
Yeah, I've seen both happen. I just don't know how consistent that is. I swear it's like a frame perfect trick as well to get the arc glitch.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, are we getting ready to wrap things up just because it's getting very late for everyone, especially my lovely commentators tonight?
Oh, it's light outside.
Yes, 5 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Yeah.
respectively. So GG's both Pikapals and Wins Requiem. Good luck in your subsequent matches. Also, thank you, Myth and Hendris, for doing commentary. Much appreciated, even though it was in the wee hours of your time zones. And also, thank you, Nimbus and Star, for doing tracking. And I believe the next match is going to be on Friday. I believe it's
Too long for me.
Hendris versus Carson. And on Saturday, we have Francois Harpy versus Thy Dark Horse.
I still need
So
to
it should be
practice for
great.
that.
Yes. Would be a good idea.
Crazy, man.
Yes. Yeah, sleep and then practice. That sounds
Yes. Yes. Sleep first.
Yeah, probably
That's
good.
important.
good. Yeah.
Okay. So thanks everyone for joining us. GG's to both the
Bye now.
runners. And
Yeah, GG's.
hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
See
Good
ya.
luck against #NeverPunishedEsmond.